Hey guys, sorry I'm a little late. I was watching a review of someone opening up my candles, so I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of it. So we're going to watch it together. But I just want to say, yeah, Phoenix, I thought Phoenix was coming home at 1, but he's actually coming home at 6. He leaves New York at 1. So I have time this afternoon. I had to work this morning. But it's been 24 hours, so I can do my review of Soups Live yesterday. Plus, I don't know if you guys were around last night, but it was fucking Cringefest 2026. It was bad. Like one of the worst fucking most embarrassing lives I've ever seen in my entire life. So, we got lots to unpack today, lots of stuff to talk about, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. So, we got a lot to do. Let's do it.
Got my name in your mouth again, twisting my life for the views you spin. Say I'm a villain, say I'm a mess, but you don't know me, you don't know less. You talk on my business like you built that brand. Never seen the work, never held my hand. Every little rumor that you throw my way falls apart when the truth gets played. And I'm tired of the smoke, tired of the show, tired of you acting like you already know. You can pour, you can stare, you can post, just stare down, but you don't get to come here and tear my name down. Stop trying to paint me wrong. I'm not that monster, not your soul. Stop trying to paint me wrong. You know I've been solid all along. Stay out my life, stay out my lane. You got your own mirror, go deal with that play. You bash my work like it's easy to do, like the hours the pressure never got to you. You want a reaction, you want me to fold, but I'm built from sweat, not the lies you sold. You call me toxic, call me fake, but you're the one feeding off what you make. So keep my name off your little crusade. I'm done letting your noise get paid. And I'm tired of the smoke, tired of the show, tired of you acting like you already know. You can pour, you can stare, you can post, just stare down, but you don't get to come here and tear my name down. Stop trying to paint me wrong. I'm not that monster, not your soul. Stop trying to paint me wrong. You know I've been solid all along. Stay out my life, stay out my lane. You got your own mirror, go deal with that pain. Look at yourself before you throw that stone. I've got a business to run and a life of my own. You wanna see I want peace, so take your jealousies and let it leave. Stop trying to paint me wrong. I'm not that monster, not your soul. Stop trying to paint me wrong. You know I've been solid all along. Stay out my life, stay out my lane. You got your own mirror, go deal with that pain. Stay out my life, stay out my lane. Stop being insecure and stay the hell away. You keep dragging up old clips like they got a pulse tonight. 29 to 20. Tell me what you're trying to fight. She built that page from nothing while you hid behind a screen. Now you act so brave in comments, but your hands stay clean. Yeah, you push her, she pushes back. That's what happens when you come at her like that. She ain't perfect, she ain't your town. Jealousy in your pocket, insecurity on your tongue. You were never really out the truth, you just wanted everyone to jump. Yeah, you push her, she pushes back. That's what happens when you come at her like that. She ain't perfect, but she's real. You hate that fact, 'cause you can't fake what you can't steal. Move on already, move on already. You got nothing left to say. Move on already, move on already. Let those old jokes fade away. She's a good person, you just can't stand that she won't fold when you demand. Move on already, move on already. Leave the past where it stays. If you knew her like you claim, you know the heart behind the lines. Yeah, she comes in hot sometimes, but she still shows up every time. So save your venom, save your pride. Some of you just want her, 'cause you feel small inside. Move on already, move on already. You got nothing left to say. Move on already, move on already. Let those old jokes fade away. She's a good person, you just can't stand that she won't fold when you demand. Move on already, move on already. Leave the past where it stays. Move on already, move on already. Yeah, it's time to let it go. Move on already, move on already. Everybody already knows.
Bitch, you are bad energy. What the fuck do you mean? You
I
are
know.
the fucking thirstiest, most fucking skank bitch on these fucking streets. And that's saying a lot considering the fucking company you keep. What the fuck are you talking about? God damn. Like, that bitch is worse than all of them. She just oozes fucking thirst in every
Yes, I
goddamn
do agree.
fucking way. She wants attention more than any fucking body.
Yeah, I agree.
God damn, I thought reality was bad, but this bitch is way worse.
This ain't Burger King dish. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This ain't Burger King dish. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This show ain't running shit, but tone it down. Before you take a Mac out of character and he start to clown. I don't care about no lips poking out or no ugly frown. I will leave your ass stranded at a Greyhound. You ain't running shit, but that mouth and them lips. I will send you bed heads and have your funky ass shipped. Bitch, you can't beat me at this game. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Hey, this ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. I'm a pimp type nigga named Sam. Who you think I am? I like lobster and steak, not no green eggs and ham. When you say my name, put some respect on it, like Birdman said on that Breakfast Club shit. Hey, yeah, you out of pocket like a wallet on the ground. You must take me for a sucker ass trick from out of town. Pimpin' ain't dead, heard what I said. I got game sweeter than a pan of Jiffy cornbread. Oh, this ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face. This ain't Burger King, bitch. You can't have it your way. You better sit your ass down and get the fuck out my face.
Hey. All right. I hope everyone's doing well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Laura, aka Perplex TC. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. And it looks like we got to address some rumors first. So let's start there. You wouldn't catch me dead in MFW's live. I don't find her entertaining. I don't particularly care for her. So no, but that's a hard no. There are clones of me running around. That has been happening for a while now. There's a certain somebody who thought they were going to talk about me. I never gave it attention. And I think that's who they think Katie is. So carry on. But no, I don't fuck with MFW. She's like, no, sorry. So if you do see me in her chat, I can guarantee you it's not me. Tell the mods to look up the name and they'll see that it's not me. Now, Kristen, who the hell said that? I can only imagine it was said over on Queen Bee's for some reason, but no. I don't know when shit gets twisted. I don't know how stuff gets so twisted. But let me make this loud and fucking clear. I am not new. I am not a new creator. I have been around a long time. I have built my own channel, my own success. The only person that has helped me along the way overnight was Ryan Upchurch. Other than that, I have done everything on my own. Ryan had bumped me up from like 18,000 to like 21,000, in a matter of a couple of hours. Other than that, no, nobody's helped me. I don't gun for anyone's spot. It's part of why I became hated, because I stay in my own lane and I do my own thing. I don't, I'll team up with people from time and time again, but I don't buy subs. I don't buy views. And I've worked very hard at my channel. I had some downfalls, but we're slowly, getting over that hump. I don't know who the other one is. I don't know what you mean. But I know that there's a lot of people that like to run their mouth about me. Nonsense. Okay. Let me address this. Clue is Clue. Laura is Laura. Clue has a channel. Laura has a channel. Clue is over on Kick. Laura is on YouTube and on Kick. I just haven't been on Kick in a while, like 3 years while. Clue has Clue's personality. Laura has Laura's personality. Not everyone that likes me likes Clue, and not everyone that likes Clue likes me. Why anybody would ever think, oh, Laura's trying to get Clue's spot. I don't even know what that fucking means. I truly don't. I'm almost like I don't even know how to respond to it because it just doesn't make sense. Her spot for what? You think I want to sit with Queen Bee? That's a hard no. You think I want to buddy up with people? That's a hard no. I am my own fucking person and always have been. Maybe that's her insecurity. Maybe that's her feeling inadequate or something. I don't know. But I really don't even understand what the fuck that means. If Clue wanted to come back to YouTube, she most certainly can. I don't need a spot for anything. I just don't, I'm not even sure I know what it means. I watch Clue. Yarn, close your ears. I like Clue. I like the vibe with Clue. I like her chat. I like her vibe with Cletus. And just because I enjoy someone's content doesn't mean that I want to be them, take over for them, or I mean, it's just fucking stupid. And Granny, I've been on and off with for a long time. You know, she said she unblocked me, but I think she actually has me blocked. But regardless, I realized the other day I've supported Granny for the last 10 months. I didn't even know that. I literally had no idea. I was like, damn, I've been a member of hers for 10 months. I mean, that should tell you a lot. That's how much I pay attention. But that should tell you a lot. Do I want fighting to stop? Absolutely. Do I want to constantly, have shit thrown up in my face? Absolutely not, because I don't do that to other people. I have, but like I've changed. I've grown and other people have grown, and I just feel it's time for everyone to move on, and that be that. But since I've been on YouTube, I have my own opinions on things. I don't agree with everything. I don't agree, and I'll be the first one to say it, even if it doesn't earn me friends or subscribers, but I'm still going to say what I got to say because that's me. That's who I am. I also know success breeds success. I've said this about my business. If you help other people grow, it helps you grow. I've always been like that. Just Irish reminds me a lot of Tracy the Truth, the good parts of Tracy, the old Tracy. And I think that's why I absolutely adore Just Irish. And, I know people say bad things about her, but she really does remind me of Tracy, of the old Tracy, not the bitter Tracy, just the old Tracy. And I really like her and I want to help her any way possible. So I don't know why people are looking more into it or thinking that, oh, we're trying to do this. That's your own insecurity nonsense. Because honestly, it's the dumbest thing I ever fucking heard. I don't ever try to be anybody but a better version of me. Always. Every day is a new start. Every day we try to do better than we did the day before. You try to just, whether it be business, life, boyfriend, relationships, friendships, every day is a new start. You just try to start over, and you try to become a better person than you were yesterday. So if that makes someone else feel insecure or thinks that I'm trying to be someone else, that just tells me they don't know me at all, because that's not even the person I am. Welcome. Welcome, Mrs. Bad Skirt. That's not even the person that I am. Anyone that really knows me knows I strive to be the best version of me. I don't strive to be the best version of someone else. I don't strive to try to emulate someone else or try to copy someone else. No, I just try to be a better version of me every day. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, when I hear shit like that, it just tells me they don't know me at all. So there's that. Anything else you guys heard? Oh, B, I got a question, and someone can get this back to her. I was listening to her on and off last night, and I heard her tell Melissa, don't end up like Laura or Beach. What the fuck does that mean? Don't end up like Laura? Bitch, half this community wishes they can end up like me. But what the fuck did that even mean? I don't know why you throw shit out there like that. I haven't said jack shit about you, and in a negative way. I just don't know why you fucking throw shit out there like that. It's fucked up. Because I don't do anything like that. So maybe she's just trying to put up a front for the Laura haters in her chat. I don't know, but I just thought that was fucking wrong, uncalled for, and totally out of left field. So there's that. All right. So many things that I want to talk about, but I really don't have 5 hours. First things first. Brittany, I'm actually shocked she's not home yet. But Angela posted something that I know most of you guys saw, if not everybody. But Angela posted a letter to the attorney. Guys, advice here. Don't ever lie to your attorney. Your attorney that you pay for is on your side to help you. To blatantly lie about things that he could easily know is not true, like her saying the appeal got overturned, then it wouldn't be an appeal. If it's still in appeals, then it didn't get overturned. You know, little things that a lawyer's going to know and totally is going to know that you're totally full of shit. Don't ever do shit like that. You can lie to someone like, Melissa, but don't lie to a judge, to a lawyer. I mean, that's just like one of the dumbest things you could ever do. I thought that was so strange. So there's that. And then last night we had Cringefest, which was absolutely the most vile thing I ever heard in my entire life, and full of lies. As I said in Just Irish, Melissa thought it was cool to throw out she worked for an escort service, and then says how she was only the driver. Okay, that's complete bullshit. In the state of New Jersey, New York, okay, you guys know I was a dancer. I was never an escort, but I did do a lot of private shows, private bachelor parties, corporate parties, whatever, all over the tri-state area, which is New Jersey, New York, Long Island, Brooklyn, Staten Island, all over. And we always had a driver. A driver is never a female. Even female pimps have male drivers. Why? Because they have to. Because a driver also acts as a bouncer, a protector, a bodyguard, and a money collector if needed. No escort service, dancer, bachelor party, nobody's going to send a fucking girl. Nobody. So that was bullshit. So she's either was an escort or she's just lying out her ass the whole thing, which wouldn't surprise me. But I don't know why she thought that was a flex. That was the weirdest thing that I ever heard. Like, who announces they worked for an escort service? okay. But it was just so cringe. I don't know if they thought they sounded good. I don't know if they thought that 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 it made them look good. No. It made them look like the cringiest motherfuckers I've ever heard in my entire life. That wasn't even trolling. And let's talk about girl code. This is somebody's fiance on the internet. Someone in this community. Why would you even think that's funny? That's what I don't get either. Do you think it's cool because it's Clue and she's not technically on YouTube? So for those of you, I thought everyone knew. For those of you that don't know, Melissa and Pink Dagger thought it was funny to go after Cletus. And when I say go after Cletus, I mean they want him sexually, they want him this, they want that, because they're going to do better than Clue. Girl code alone, you are the most vile fucking people that I've ever heard. I can play some of it. For those of you that have not heard it, you're in for a treat. Hold on. I thought everybody heard it by now. I guess not. All right. Brandy. And then UA went up there and did really well, by the way. Okay. I was going to call you Brandy. UA. Does Brandy's coverage have with you in it or no?
Than with me and Pink Dagger?
Absolutely.
You do? Why?
Because he's
Whoa.
been with her so long. She must rock his fucking world.
I don't know.
Remember
Hi,
Joey
Lily.
Lawrence when he's like, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Clue's a real woman. She'll give it to you like it is. There's no
Oh, for
bullshit.
sure. Yeah.
So at this point, Bitter T was up there, like kind of blown away. Now, also, a couple of things to point out about Melissa over here. Melissa claims she has said many times she doesn't drink. Well, UA called her out on something, and all of a sudden she was drunk last time. And it's funny how, oh, Melissa, I thought you didn't drink, though.
There's no flip-flopping. There's no...
No, that's right. She can't flip-flop. That's why she's a fucking...
No, she can. But
I
she
don't like this lady's voice at all.
She can, but she don't. She
Right.
She stands her ground. She believes in what she believes in.
And then it's
This was on Melissa's last night. Brandy, I guess, didn't want to show the people.
All right.
jingles in the morning. I know.
Kick rocks.
I get it.
But look at me and look at Pink. Look at me and look at Pink.
What
And then look
because
at
I have
her.
an
looks
AI
inside
vampire
have to
teeth
do with
mouth.
anything?
Wait, what?
What does looks inside have to do with anything?
I never said anything about her size.
I have seen some sexy
Okay, what
motherfucking
looks
fat
have to do
bitches.
with
Hell yeah.
anything?
Has nothing
She's
to do with
what's love got to do with it.
Exactly.
What's love but a second-hand
Hey,
emotion?
you know what?
What?
I'm a woman who I'm a widow, and I was married to a man 12 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
I got it going on for my age.
Good girl. Yes, and a lot of the men that approach me are younger. So I get that. Okay.
I don't believe that, by the way.
Okay.
So why are we going with people's
Because I want to fucking please him. That's why.
please include us?
Yes.
He deserves it for once.
I want to
I
fucking
think
please
he's
him.
pretty pleased.
I would beg to differ. Okay. And I think I need to hear it from his mouth.
Why do you think he's not?
Look at him.
Honestly, no. Why do you think that's funny? Why do you think he's not fucking happy? He's on
Lily.
here.
Am I being punked?
No.
He's on here with her.
Jackie,
He laughs.
listen.
He jokes around.
Is Sinner still in the chat? Sinner, can you come up?
Oh my gosh.
I'd like Sinner to come up. I mean, he could probably tell us why.
Marley,
Tell us why.
she says, what did I enter into? Honey, I'm not sure. I think it's still a full moon. I'm echoing
What
on
is that
Jackie's
to
thing.
Hey,
It's because
why
of
do you
Jackie.
have to play? He's not happy.
Jackie,
Who?
can you fix that, please?
Jackie, can you hop down and hop back up? Because there's an echo.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Dave, that, oh my God, I said,
Go
Dave.
after
Sinner,
Craig.
that is what I'm thinking. He says we can help him escape.
Go
He-
after Craig.
he's on the same page, and that is the root of this
Go
life.
after
Let's not
Fingerbangs.
forget it. No, Jackie, we can't forget it. There's a purpose.
Yeah, Melissa is not married. She may be legally married, like fuck, I'm legally married, but she does not have a husband. Like that's more than obvious.
Go after Fingerbangs.
No.
Said he
No,
wasn't
No, he
happy.
doesn't work. He don't have a job.
Yeah,
Huh,
Cletus
well,
can
you
fix
guys
cars.
all fucking suck for his
I like a man
asshole.
with brains, and
He
Cletus,
fixed tractors.
he fixes
Melissa, not
everything.
just
He
cars.
breaks things and he fixes them, and it fucking turns me on.
Oh my
Yeah.
Fucking
I
Cletus
fucking
is
love it.
a
Break me
fucking
and fix
hands,
me,
brilliant.
though.
Cletus.
What
Break
those
me and
hands
fix me.
do, Cletus, what those hands do.
What the
That's
fingers
right.
do, Poppy?
Let's
I need
Yeah.
some of that. I'm gonna get
And
me
he
some
can
of that.
sing too.
Oh,
Right.
You know what?
man.
I hope
He's
Cletus
so
has a fan
talented.
who can hook me up
I'm
with.
sorry, Jackie, I cut you off. Go ahead.
That's right. Good for clothes. She has a good fucking man. Good
But
And I
job.
want that.
doesn't
And
know how
I-
to treat a good man.
That's
and
right.
She doesn't deserve him. Melissa
Yes,
does
she
all.
does.
That's
No,
right.
she does not deserve him at all.
Why doesn't
That's right. I
No.
fucking deserve him. I fucking deserve him.
Why
Even just
doesn't
tonight.
she deserve a good fucking man?
Because
'Cause she's a piece of shit.
She doesn't know his
Why?
value.
You
She does not
fucking
treat
lie.
him like that man should be treated.
How
No,
she
she's
told
not.
I'm gonna tell you why, Jackie. Because she's a POS that said my deceased daughter doesn't exist.
Now, can you imagine being so fucking desperate that this is how you get attention? Think about that for a second. You are such a pathetic piece of shit that you can't pay for attention. You keep trying to pay for attention, but this is like the only way that you can get attention. And she just said she's mad at Clue for saying that her daughter didn't exist. Let me remind everybody, she gave Clue fuckloads of money after that comment. That comment happened in the very beginning of them meeting. She sent her money after that. She sent her underwear after that. She sent her phone calls after that. So Melissa's saying that's the reason makes you even more pathetic and desperate because that's a fucking blatant lie.
I should have him busting nuts in me
You know
all
what?
fucking
Wait a minute.
night. off
Melissa,
that
Busting
shit.
No.
nuts and busting
Wait.
walls.
Busting
Okay.
it.
Whoa.
Girl.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry.
See, I'm wondering what Sinner actually thought of this.
I want to say something. Whoa. Melissa,
Whoa.
don't go there.
What, bitch? I
Don't
fucking
go
went
there
there,
with your
bitch. What are
kid.
you gonna do about
No,
it?
let her
Nothing.
talk.
I
Let
have
Jackie,
a
let
daughter.
Yeah, Clue, UA could probably tell it better because I don't know the exact story, but something about she had called Clue like in the middle of the night or something to call Clue in the middle of the night about underwear she was going to send her or something like that.
she's stimping for Clue. Let her go ahead.
Jackie, who even
No,
are
I
you?
have a kid. I lost too. Don't go
Okay.
there. That has
I
nothing
fucking
to
went
do
there.
with
Don't tell
it.
me where the fuck to go. Are you
Sinner,
out of your
yes,
mind?
he says Cletus deserves a real woman.
Right.
Clue takes him for
Clue is
granted.
a fucking woman.
I beg to differ.
I
Honey,
beg to
Why?
differ.
And Lily does too.
I second that emotion.
A real woman
Why?
doesn't act like that. A real woman fucking cooks. She doesn't cook.
She does
She
cook.
cleans.
I saw
She
her food.
pleases.
Right. I saw her fucking food. She doesn't cook. You know it's
She
caca.
does. She
Fucking
does
caca.
not eat her-
It's not a door chain. That's my ring bell.
It
to
is
a
a
cooking
mess.
channel.
We're all going to take Clue's man. We're all going to start a
And
club to
Nobody
please
is
Clue.
winning enough to take
could you
Clue's
imagine,
man.
Jackie? Let's keep it 100 right now. Let's keep it 100.
Let's
Okay.
keep it 100.
I hate when someone who's 44 years old, let's keep it 100. That's like something a teenager says. Act 44.
All right, let's keep it. If you
You
were a
and me.
man, all right, me and
Nobody
you.
else.
Nobody else. Let's
You
go.
and me.
Me and you.
Let's
What you
keep
want to
it
do?
100.
You want to toss my salad too?
Huh?
Huh?
Hey,
right.
no, I'm a widow. I had a man.
I know.
I had a good motherfucking man.
That motherfucking man was good, wasn't
And
he?
you
Yes,
probably
he was.
pleased him
And it
Yes.
was
too. And
not
Clue is
fucking
not
crazy.
doing that. So you
I
cannot
didn't want
compete where you don't
nothing.
compare.
Melissa, are you married?
I
Okay,
sure
I'll
the
mute.
fuck
Let me
am.
go smoke a cigarette.
Why are you
All right, but you better come back.
wanting another man?
Bitch, I'll be back just like
Okay.
Cleety is to us. And okay.
Okay, smoke it, girl. Because I want many of them. That's why.
Why?
Because it fulfills my fucking empty spots.
It's rather good man you won't have an empty spot. And
Who
that's
the
what
fuck are you
it
to judge me? Are you God, Jackie?
No, I am a widow.
I know you said it. We know. But why are you judging me?
Had a real man who
Melissa,
I got a real man.
Cletus is
how
a
many
real
empty
man.
spots do we have,
Clue.
I
Melissa?
have 3
So
right now.
fuck off.
4. 4 right now. I heard something about a butt plug earlier. I got it out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
See, you guys can't be mature enough to have an adult conversation.
Okay, I'm right. Listen, you want me to turn it on?
No.
I'm happy
You've
right now.
proven that.
All right, let me unprove it. I got you. Let's
You
go.
cannot have a fucking adult conversation.
Don't yell at me. You're not my mammy.
No, I'm not.
Don't you yell at me. Don't you fucking yell at me.
Who the fuck is even laughing?
I'm
Lily,
laughing. What you gonna do about it, lady?
not a goddamn thing.
You know what?
See, I don't even know why she thought this was funny. You sound pathetic as fuck. Your baby voice. Like if she was talking about Sinner, I could see it. But you're talking about a married man. You're talking about someone else's man, someone else's property. That's why none of this is even funny, in my opinion.
What?
Need to grow up, suck BJ's ass.
I want to
spend
suck
her
it.
fucking money that she doesn't need. Leave Clue and Cletus the
No,
fuck alone.
no, I'm not.
No,
I'm
we're not
going to.
listening.
And listen, I'm not going to. Are you ready for our adult conversation now or not?
If you're capable, without this
capable.
fun,
I'm kidding. She's not a cunt. She's actually really, really nice.
obviously not.
She's just laughing.
I have a fucking 27-year-old daughter who has a career. What do you have?
Okay. May not be legally married, but they're more married than I am, and I am legally married. So Cletus is not leaving Clue. Cletus adores Clue, and Clue adores Cletus. So even though they may not be legally married, they're still pretty much a power couple.
little Miss Laughing.
I have a
You have a.
son. I have a son that's a lawyer in the other room doing law work.
Oh,
Okay,
how old is
I
he?
have a daughter.
He's
who's
35.
Get,
I
ooh,
have
I
a
like that
daughter
age.
who's
Like Melissa, go get a hooker and go get fucking laid.
27, who is the head nurse of
Well, who
the
wins? The one with the 35-year-old lawyer that's good.
Well, I'm not fighting over that.
I hope she doesn't try to get like physical or anything.
I will fucking give her one swift kick to the back of the knees.
I'll
and that
fucking
fat
chew on
bitch
her
is
lips.
down.
I bite. I don't give a fuck. I'll do some weird shit like put my finger in her fucking nose or something. That really works. Like it throws people off. Like if you're wrestling and you're stuck, like you got to be random, like a wet willy or a purple nurple or something. You know what I mean?
Black angels.
What?
They're just an asshole.
You both can't pop your eye out and put ew.
God,
So who was that fucking lady?
I don't know. A clue sent.
I'm dropping the link. Does anyone else want to come up?
Oh my God, I think people should. This is too fucking funny.
That was actually really funny. Did anyone in the chat laugh or was it just me?
No, everybody was laughing.
Are you
Except-
sipping tonight?
Except for Queen. No, not tonight, but probably
Mm.
tomorrow night. Because I think we're going to go
More than Melissa's ever had. 195 are in chat.
do karaoke.
I'm going to be in the city tomorrow.
Flick
Mm.
her brow ridge, April. I'm done.
Ew.
I'm done with you.
No, but like seriously, how she was sitting there saying, "Oh, what do you think you have that she doesn't have?" Like if you were a man, right? I mean, lights off, fine. You can get away with that, but
No.
okay.
What fucking man wants to continuously have sex with the lights off and in like the same two positions? I mean,
None.
honestly.
None, but if you were a man, like, and the lights were on and she was giving you head and she looked
Oh,
at you,
God.
oh my God.
That would not disable a man's nervous system. No, ma'am.
It
No.
might, bitch. It fucking might. You don't know that. It might disable his fucking cardiac, but maybe he likes it. Where'd my shirt go? Yo, Pink, hold on a minute.
Oh my God, I've been muted. Fuck. And I love
Yeah.
money. I fucking love money. Listen,
Oh,
you
really?
want to talk about being a slut?
I love
am
spending
a slut
money.
for money.
Are you?
Okay?
Really?
Are you kidding me? Like,
Interesting.
absolutely. But listen,
Too bad you didn't have a Diog.
no Diop. I fucking work hard, but I play harder. And investments have been
By the way, Pink is broke as fuck, just so you know. I love this game that they all put on.
especially land and property investments have been some of the best fucking. I know I'm over here because I'm looking at shit. I'm looking at
It's
personal
just, it's
shit
a
while I'm
lot.
online trying to have trying to have fun, guys. I'm trying to have fun. So let me actually X out of this shit.
So,
But I wanted to see because there's somebody else looking at that property, but we're also
okay.
no,
I
you
was
were
in
in
bed.
chat. You were
I sure
no,
was.
You were in chat. Yeah,
Yes,
you were in
ma'am.
chat. So I was like, why don't she come up and express some of her
Because I think it's
grievances
some
that you have
bullshit. I
everywhere?
think it's some bullshit, the stuff you're saying right now. I think it's total bullshit.
Why? Why?
Why would you say some of the shit you're saying?
Why
Like
the fuck would
what?
she say the shit she said? I'm ready to fight a bitch. I saw UA in here. UA, you can come up and get fucked up if you want to too tonight.
Oh,
Bitter
she'll get
tea.
fucked up 2 ways
Yeah.
from Sunday, dog. Don't even.
Yeah.
You're not
Fucking-
fucking me up. I don't know
I'm
who you
fuck-
think
I'm
you're
about to-
speaking to. You speaking
I'm
on both
about-
sides of your fucking neck because
That's
bitch,
right.
you ain't saying
That's
that
right.
to me.
I'm about to
You're
fuck
speaking
you
out
up.
one side of your asshole, bitch. Why don't you fucking?
You
fuck
better
up?
know who you speaking to. Look, I don't
Or
know who
what?
you think you talking to.
You
Okay,
bitch.
Bitter
You ain't
Tea,
never
what are you
met
gonna
me.
do?
You
What
ain't
are you
never
gonna
met
do?
me. You
Bitter
ain't
Tea,
never
what are you
met
gonna
me.
do? Are you gonna run to Clue? Good.
She's
I'm
Get
gonna
not
do
out.
running.
nothing.
I ain't running to nobody, motherfucker. You ain't met me. You don't
I
know
got
me.
it.
See, but that's the thing. She's not even using clue shock value method. She's just coming across like the biggest desperate loser whore, like scream, I can't get any attention unless I pay for it kind of thing. That's not shock value.
Run, rabbit, run.
Rabbit don't run, baby, and
rabbit.
I don't run, and I'm not rabbit. So you best figure out who I am, and if you are coming to
I don't,
Tennessee, it's
I don't know if
okay.
she can hear that or not. Clearly not.
Clearly, you don't know where you run into, because if you run into Tennessee, bitch, I'm right here in it.
Bitch, I'll be there in Nashville. Fucking.
Oh, that's right. Her and Pink said they were coming in Nashville to visit Cletus. I forgot about that.
Bitch,
Email
I live
me.
here.
You want to fight? How old are you?
No, we can't be knocking no hip replacements out. Come on now.
I'm not
Come
much
on
older than you,
now.
bitch. I'm not much older than you.
Bitch.
Bitch, I'm not much older than you.
Y'all think y'all so cute. You're coming to Tennessee, you're gonna hear.
Thinks you're a pussy bitch because you came up when a lot of people won't. But go to bed so your husband can go on, girl.
Well, my husband's fine. He knows I'm not gonna be. I mean, he knows that I just don't take that bullshit. But he's gonna be up at 3 a.m. I could sit there. And
What does
chat
he
and
do
not
for
get
work?
My husband's in the medical field.
What does he do? Hey, I got a question. Is Rowena still a nurse or is she retired?
I do not know anything about Rowena's personal
Oh,
life.
all right, cool. Can you tell me? Can I
I'm
talk to
not
her
in
for a
Queen.
second?
I'm not in. Who?
Shush, shush, quiet. Can I talk to her for a second, Pink?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay. So, Bitter Tea,
Hold on
you
a minute.
said
Wait a minute.
no. You don't tell me to hold on. This
Wait a
is
minute.
my
I thought we
show.
were
This is
talking. Why did
my
you tell her to
house.
be? Wait a minute.
This
You were
is my
talking to me. Why did?
house.
I'm confused. Why
Take
did you
your
tell her to be
shoes
quiet?
off.
You were talking to me.
Wash your fucking hands and push in the chair.
You were talking to me already when you asked me to
Shush,
stop
because you
talking.
said I'm drunk, remember? Maybe
my
I'm
God.
drunk.
Okay,
Right.
finish.
Good. I'm glad it makes sense now. So you said you always took up for me, you bitch, and all that before, right? But then you said you only talked about me last week. What did you talk about? Who's snoring?
That's my dogs.
Are you sure?
I have-
Anyway, you've stalked me for 2 years. You've been in my lives. You've been on my phone. You've been
Is
in
this
my
the
butt
first
crack.
time that UA is fucking pussy to come up on a panel? Why
Yes,
is
it
she
sure
not up
is.
here? Are you
Because
pussy
she
bitch?
knows she'll get
Let's
bodied.
catcall this cunt.
I
Know
don't
that
go
Cletus
after
is pleading
Craig.
to be fucking
That's not
saved.
what I heard.
Well,
By the way, I'm not the one fast forwarding it. Brandywine is.
that's the problem. That's the problem. Who did you hear that from?
It was you in a TikTok, his TikTok chat commenting. Melissa, you
What?
must have forgotten
I can't-
about it.
I can't understand what you're saying.
I
First
said
of all,
it was
you're really
you
loud.
and his. I said
You're
it was.
Hey,
Okay.
UA, can you sit up when you speak? We're having trouble understanding.
Okay.
By the way, UA sounded perfectly fine. And it's funny though, she'll say that to UA. How come she never says that to Brittany? I mean, we hear Brittany fucking knocked out. How come she never says it to Brittany? Just wondering.
All right. Well, it was your comments and one of his TikTok.
Now she's cutting out.
Something happened.
Yeah, she muted my mic, so that's.
I
probably
definitely
why.
didn't mute your mic.
By the way, UA has screenshots where she absolutely muted the mic.
Okay,
UA,
so can we
enough
move
with
on?
the games. Like, why does she always play games? At least
don't
Bitter
know.
Tea talks and engages.
Right. I know.
All right,
Oh.
I'll be back.
Because she keeps muting my mic. That's my bit.
I'm
Pink.
not muting your fucking mic. I don't even know how to do that.
Well, you've managed to do it 3 times now, so I would say.
I just said I didn't do it.
Sure, Jan.
Can y'all stop snoring? I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to my dogs. Sorry.
So, okay. So yeah, right? That's it. Just that one person,
What I
right?
don't know where
Just
we're
that
at.
one person. You said I'm so thirsty. Just that one person, right? Bitter tea.
The most fucking visited time of Broadway.
There's
Baby,
always someone on
Broadway.
Broadway.
That's what I'm saying. Broadway's always popping, baby.
It doesn't matter what time of year you come. There's always someone on Broadway, Pink.
It didn't matter.
So tell us what night you're going to be here. I have a gathering. Prepared down there a couple of nights this coming month. What night y'all planning?
Is it maybe
Mm.
around the 4th of July? Maybe.
Well,
Oh,
CMA
Delilah, don't leave. It's almost over. It's got 6 minutes left, and then we're switching gears.
Fest is pretty popping.
yeah.
I don't.
Yes.
It'll be
yeah.
That he's sleeping with multiple women. Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think he's sleeping with all different types of women, older, younger? Like, do you think he's fucking everyone?
I think he's the equal opportunity whore.
Okay. Do you think that if we were in person that he would have sex with me one time?
If you were giving him money and he was
Can you tell me what 44-year-old woman says, do you think he would have sex with me one time? Who thinks like that? Why would you even ask that? And I know Brandy had skipped over it. She's talking about some dude on TikTok that she gave like shitloads of money to. Some guy tattered drunk or something. I guess Melissa likes the drunks.
drunk, yeah.
Oh, not sober and no money?
I don't think that if he just randomly
It's
met
just
you
a
at a
yes
bar,
or no.
that
It's a,
I
it's
don't.
a yes. It's a
Yeah,
yes or
like
no.
I don't. I think if it wasn't you meeting him, like if y'all met as strangers,
Babe,
then
it's just,
no,
okay. Do you think that he would fuck you?
I would never try to fuck a man like that.
You
But
can't answer questions. Like, it's crazy.
no,
I
I'm just
didn't
saying I
ask-
would never try.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you, do you think that he would bend you over?
I have no clue. I don't
Okay.
know what his type
Well,
is.
I do. I know the answer. He probably would. Okay. He probably would to me, you, and everyone else in here. All right. That's just how he is. Now, I'm assuming you want to talk about Rogie now, right?
I mean, you want to bring him up? I mean,
You came in here trying to talk about all of my ninjas, right? So talk about them.
you're just not my kind of people.
Okay. So do you feel like can we just go our separate ways like we agreed to on Granny's? Because I haven't talked about you at all. Nothing. Not a word.
I'm pretty sure that didn't last long.
Mm-mm. No, I didn't say a word about you. Nothing.
Mhm.
You have receipts. You know everything. If I did, you'd have something to say right now. I haven't said anything about you. So why are you still talking about me?
Because you want to, like, it's just like you're desperate for, I don't know.
Dick? Just say it, Dick. Am I desperate for dick?
You're desperate for dick. You're desperate for attention. You're just desperate.
Why does it bother you if I was?
Because you also try to claim that, you were not honest when you came on. I feel like you weren't honest when you came onto YouTube either.
Why?
Well, you try to portray yourself as like having a husband and being married and stuff, and then
I do have a husband.
okay, well, then maybe go get his dick.
Maybe I have.
Okay, well,
Why do you care where my vagina goes? Really? I'm being so serious. Why do you care?
because it's kind of, I just don't like it when people reek of desperation, and
how do you think I feel about you?
well,
You
I
don't
have
think
no
that I
clue.
feel the same way about you?
I don't know how you feel about me. I don't really, doesn't really matter to me.
That's kind of where I am. So I guess that's the end of the conversation, right?
So in case you can't see, Brandy Wine said, Melissa, you're a low rent bitch that belongs on a street corner, $25 sucky.
I mean, how does your husband, like, is he cool with you dropping like $400 to men?
Yes. And I make my own money.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Are you sure?
No, you don't have pink up here. It's not as fun.
Okay, I don't want it to be fun. I just want you to like I've told you before, just go away. Really. I just want you to go away and stop talking about me. That's all I want. Are you capable?
I mean, if you're, I think what actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what brought me out talking about you was talking about when you started like dropping the N word with the,
What about it?
But that was it.
What about it? I mean, get it all out now, UA. Get it all
I'm
out.
just saying that's what made me talk about you after
said that-
Granny's. Now that I think back on it.
Oh, okay. I said it
Because
once.
I had an opinion on that.
Okay, you want to tell me your opinion?
Yeah, I don't think that was something for
what?
Like, I found a lot of the things that you said that night, especially, and then when Flava came in chat, I just found it pretty inappropriate. And
as a white woman, you found that pretty inappropriate?
Yeah, I'm saying it was inappropriate.
Didn't I already say many times that I don't care what any fucking white woman or man has to say about this? I literally don't give a fuck. If you are someone of color, I will have a discussion about it. Otherwise, your opinion doesn't matter to me.
Well,
okay. Also, I've said the word one time. People took it and spun it. It wasn't with a hard R. Okay. I was you know what I said. Okay. I'm not gonna keep saying it again. I think that's what you people want. It's done and over with. So, and why does it offend you?
It's just
white
something.
Girl. Why does it offend you, white girl?
Because if you're going to sit there, I think you've called other people racist before. So that means. Who? Okay.
Who?
Have you not said shit about Clue?
No, I haven't. Actually.
Okay.
And you know what? You're good at this. Go find it somewhere and post it up. And I'll pay you a couple $1,000 if you could find me calling her a fucking racist. No, not me. I could give a fuck if she is or not. Okay? That should give you something to do for a while. Okay? What else?
All right.
What else, UA? Because I'm tired. I'm
tired too.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, let me know when you come to town. Bye.
Okay, chat. Bye, UA. Go. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, God, that was painful. And that really was such a fucking vibe kill. Oh my God. You guys, listen, I love you, but it's 2. I'm tired. I need to get in the bed. I want to go wash up and get to bed. All right. If anyone that I fuck with wants to message me, give me like 5 minutes and you can message me. Thank you. It was kind of fun until UA came up as usual, but I'm going out. All right. I'm done. Put a fork in me. I'll do then.
Now you see why I called it Cringefest 2026. Was that the most cringeworthy thing you've ever seen in your entire fucking life? And it was a lot. Brandywine cut out a lot of it, but yeah, it was bad. Bad. Like absolutely fucking vile. But that's what desperate looks like when somebody must have all of the attention on them. So I'll give you guys a minute to recover, but UA did great. Of course, you have all the trolls in there, UA this, UA that. Anybody that found that funny, entertaining, especially Britney's people, I don't care if you like Clue or don't like Clue. If you think that was adult-like, if you think that was not the most cringe thing you've ever seen or heard, you got serious fucking issues. I can give Pink a little leeway because she said she's only 30. I can give her some leeway there. A grown woman, 44 years old, who tries to act like she's 17, there's no leeway. No, sorry. I don't care who it is. Gross. But maybe I'm old, but I didn't even find that entertaining or funny. The only thing entertaining about it was how fucking pathetic Melissa proved to be. That's it. That's the only thing that was funny. So let's move on to soup, Campbell's soup. And we're going to do a review. Because the gray side has so many things wrong. And I wanted to do this yesterday. Soup asked me, she told me about 24-hour rule, you know, because she needed to get her views in. Okay. So we're going to address it today.
Well, from the beginning, nonsense.
Now, let me put the same disclaimer yesterday that I had today, that I'm going to put on today. It doesn't matter if you like soup, don't like soup, like Clue, don't like Clue. This is a completely unbiased review of all the misinformation that was spoke yesterday. Because after Just Irish's live ended yesterday, it flipped me right over to soup, and I was cooking, so I couldn't grab my phone. So I'm like, all right, I'll listen to soup. And the amount of misinformation, maybe some of it's ignorant, some of it she just doesn't know, but it definitely needs to be corrected.
Has always had the stance of Julie is wrong here. This is misuse of our system, fans of one another. But when somebody, and that's just how I look at it. I think it's using the court system as a prop isn't protection, it's manipulation, in my opinion, and that's all she's done. Now,
her and UA of history, they go back to TikTok days, so that's why.
With this, Julie Skolnick putting a, hold on just a second, y'all. Let me grab something. Solid gold. It kind of came down to sides, right? Exactly, Hakab. We see it for what it is. She's just trying to be relevant.
But you don't know that. And again, I don't have a dog in this fight. I know I'm not friends with Julie. I'm not friends with Brittany. I'm just, you don't know what's going to scare someone. You can't tell someone just because I may be like, yeah, Craig doesn't leave his fucking house, but you don't know if Julie feels that way. As I said yesterday, there are people that have gotten killed from YouTube that I'm sure the guys that got killed in front of the Bellagio never thought that a strike war was going to end with him and his wife being dead based on another YouTuber. I'm sure, and they didn't even have a lot of subscribers. I am sure nobody saw that one coming. Same thing with Doug from North Fork. You just don't know. So although I wouldn't be scared of Craig, I'm not Julie. You can't say what someone else feels or that she's only trying to be relevant. Again, I go back to the kids that were the couple that was killed in front of the Bellagio over a stupid ass strike war. Yeah, they were small channels.
So sides became a thing. Now.
But Yarn, you don't know that. None of us know that. We do not know Julie's life. What if Julie had a long history of being threatened, let's say, I don't know, by an uncle. I'm just throwing this out there. You are only basing this on Julie's YouTube channel, but we do not know Julie's past history. We don't know what has scared her in the past, if anything. Maybe it is a game. We don't know, though. There are things that could have happened in her life that, triggered something. We just don't know. And guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up.
It is there's nothing to be confused here. Me and Nonsense have never been fans of one another. But when somebody, in my opinion, is right on something, I ain't got a problem giving them their flowers or props. And in my opinion, I know it ain't everybody's. If Julie's a gangster, I'm a flying nun. Yeah, Hartley, man, Hartley's funny with them videos. She does a good job. I know that's not everybody's opinion, but it is mine, and you ain't changing it. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? Well, I'll live to see another day, hopefully, and talk about it another day. But some of y'all have taken this way too seriously and way too personally. Now,
I don't know what she means by that, but again, it goes back to triggers. If I say something like, I believe that your mom offed herself because she was ugly, let's say, where to me, saying it doesn't really have any meaning. And someone else is just going to blow it off. But to the thousands of people that lost their mom via unaliving themselves, that's going to trigger something. And that's going to trigger a reaction. What I said to Wispy, I had so many emails, people telling me, I have MS and that insulted me, where I just popped off at the mouth because I was pissed off. So I didn't think anybody else would think that way. It's the same thing with Julie. We don't know. Everybody is assuming that they know about Julie's life or anyone else that it might trigger. They don't.
I just look at it from a commentary perspective, like I'm watching y'all and I got some shit to say. Okay, it ain't that deep for me. I do not like
I have to differ with that after yesterday, but okay, carry on.
The misuse of the system, but I'm not going to lose my mind. I don't understand why everyone's so butthurt about it. Some people think it's a threat and some don't. People are really ending friendships over it. Yeah, you're right. Me personally.
Okay, nobody is ending a friendship over Julie or Brittany. That's not what the friendship is ending over.
Thank you, Emily. That's right. Get on top chat and hit the like. People taking things too right. Shocker there. You don't agree with me? You must be doxxed. Well, from the beginning, Nonsense has always had the stance of Julie is wrong here. This is misuse of our system.
And Nonsense has a right to that opinion.
She hasn't changed. Hey, Just Jake. Oh, Lord. Oh, the red. Oh, a horse for speech therapy. Horses. My God, those animals are majestic. They help with so much.
And Yarn, I'm not saying that I agree or disagree. I'm saying that we don't know. Everything is an opinion, but we don't know. And again, you might be right. I'm not disagreeing with that. But we don't know.
They weren't real friends. That's exactly right, Kim. And that's a point I'm going to make. Look, if this is splitting up friendship, sorry about the chair, y'all. It makes noise, whatever. if there was a friendship really that strong to begin with, and it wasn't a parasocial friendship, nobody could divide it. Commentators couldn't divide it. YouTubers, content creators, subscribers could not come between it. It's simple. You're pissed off because, well, you're just pissed off because you don't control the way nonsense is looking at this. That's how I see it anyway. I had to mute what I miss. Clue, yes. So I'm going to let a little bit of this play and miss me with the bullshit. There's soup, that old soup over there trying to start trouble, causing division.
Okay. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't know where she thinks anybody talks about her. I have never heard Nonsense talk about her. I've never heard Clue talk about her. I don't talk about her, but she does this often. She always says, this one's going to say this. Nobody talks about you, Soup. Like, I'm doing this live to correct information, but nobody ever talks about you. I don't even understand why she says that all the time.
Looky here. Some soup lady with a computer and a microphone ain't going to end your friendship. Okay? If it's ended, it ain't got nothing to do with me. They were friends when it's convenient. I'm not going to lie. I have my sofa and popcorn ready for this. So Clue had some things to say about it. And again, I say to you, this ain't my problem. I didn't say these words. So I know it's convenient to blame everybody else, but you're going to have to figure out something else. Let me know how the sound is, y'all.
There, talk shit about me. I don't care. Sludge is forever going to have a fucking hard on for truth and myself. Bitch, you can't be me. Sit down, shut up, stop trying. You look desperate.
What? Sludge is always going to have a hard on for truth. You can't be me. All right, there's so much wrong with that right there. I could go on for 30 minutes. What does truth have to do with you, Clue? Are y'all got something going on? Hey, Sunnyside.
I'm confused there. What do you mean? What does Clue have to do with truth? Truth is in this community because of Clue. Jonesin is fighting heavily, or was fighting heavily with what's his name? The one I just said. I would keep wanting to call him Earth. I don't know why. With truth. I don't get what do you mean? What does she have to do with elevated truth? She has everything to do with elevated truth.
Soup lady, right? But anyway, there's so much wrong with that. Just that comment right there, I could break it down for at least 30 minutes. What are you talking about? Anyway, carry on.
Or better yet, go sit with your friend Nonsense. So I don't text message.
She says, or better yet, go sit with your friend Nonsense. Shots fired. Shots fired. I don't know if I would even call that subliminal at this point. Hey, Tiff from See You Back.
I miss
call that go sit with your side. Some soup lady, right? But anyway, there's so much wrong with that. Just that comment right there, I could break it down for at least 30 minutes. What are you talking about? Anyway, carry on.
Or better yet, go sit with your friend Nonsense. So I don't text message.
She says, or better yet, go sit with your...
Wait, is Jonesin now connected with Nonsense? Yeah, I guess Clue said that about Nonsense. But was she talking about... I don't watch Jonesin, so I don't know.
Friend Nonsense. Shots fired. Shots fired. I don't know if I would even call that subliminal at this point. Hey, Tiff from Tex. It's so good to see you back. Hey, Shayna. So the wildebeest just said, now she has...
Okay, now you got to keep in mind, every time Soup calls Clue a wildebeest, there's a reason why it's so important for you to keep in mind all the negative things she says about Clue's looks?
I did. I'm not going to lie. I went over because somebody said she was throwing subliminals towards nonsense. I think this was a couple of days ago. So I take my ass over to that janky kick, type in Clue, and rewind, and she definitely was. So today, or I'm sorry, I don't know when this was, 16 hours ago, we've got this. So it was building up before anybody did commentary on it.
Right? She had me back. That's it.
Hey, Rubber Duck.
Right. Right. That question right there. That motherfucking question. Why would you be in this fucking community? Right?
Is this? Oh, hey, Diana. Is this the Diana that's real close with Brittany? Because I think she'd be the one to ask.
Fuck
Let me
no.
slow
It's
us
not letting names
down.
So forgive me.
The person that recorded it had it on 2 times the speed, and it's a little low, and I'm sorry for that. Let's see how this sounds.
And
Yeah,
forgive me
she
for just having to
does.
look at Diana.
She
I don't
really
know.
does.
All right, what is she?
Apparently.
Okay, reality's fine.
I
Okay, somebody asked, wait, you and Nonsense fighting?
honest to God don't know. I don't know if it's subs just trying to like stir shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I do know I texted her and she didn't text me back.
Oh, hold on. I got to rewind that. Mullins girl coming in with the 5 gifted. Hold on.
So it sounds to me like Jonesin had run her mouth. What's up, Adrian? Jonesin had run her mouth about nonsense. I don't know. I don't watch nonsense, but that's kind of what I'm getting the feeling of.
And thank you all for hitting the like. Let's see who got them. I can never say your name. Hey, Holla. Kim got one, Scottish Lass, Tubby, Ash, and another name. If you're in here and you got one, please
Yeah, I don't get it either, Wolf.
thank Mullins girl. Let me get her something real quick.
She stirs that truth, then cleanse it all. Soup and bun. Yo, they done serve that tea. Keep it pushing, babies.
That's right. Thank you, Mullins girl. Thank you so much. Hey, Tara. Good to see you. All right. Hey, Shayna. Hey, Michelle. Confession Friday. Ooh, I like that name.
Like stir shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Let me
I do know
rewind.
because
All right, what is she?
apparently,
Okay, reality's fine.
I honest to God don't know. I don't know if it's subs just trying to like stir shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I do know I texted her and she didn't text me back. This was like, fuck, I don't know how long ago, after she got her new phone or whatever. And then I emailed her and I don't think she's answered my email, which was kind of weird to me, right? Because typically we talk a lot. Like I said, yeah.
All right. So somebody asked, so you and Nonsense beefing or what? She asked Clue that. Somebody does, a subscriber over on Kick. And she was like, apparently I've texted her. She hasn't responded. Just to sum it up. Hey, Jeep girl. Hey, Talisa. I hope Nonsense never answers her. Well, she hasn't, and I'm actually shocked. God, Mama, good to see you. She hasn't, and I'm actually shocked she hasn't responded to Clue because, no offense, but it seemed to me that she had Clue on a pedestal. Okay, a lot of these YouTubers had Clue, and some.
Can someone please tell me who has Clue on a fucking pedestal? I'd love to know, because I have not seen anybody put Clue on a pedestal at all, as far as creators go. Maybe subs do, but subs put all of us on pedestals.
Still do have Clue on a pedestal. Again, I say to you, couldn't be me. I don't understand it. It's weird. Hey, go getter. Hey, Jeep girl, a member for 10 months. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. How sad, Clue. People aren't kissing your double wide ass. Look at here.
Why is this about someone kissing Clue's ass? Why did the conversation then turn to people kissing Clue's ass? Clue was friends with Nonsense and just doesn't know what's going on because Nonsense hasn't gotten back to her. That has nothing to do with kissing someone's ass.
Stars is in a mood. Let's see what Emily said. Well, me and Shayna are suspects in going to Bees and taking pics of her new fence. What the hell's she talking about? She announced where I lived and how far away I lived. What? Wow. Wow.
No, a lot of subs put their favorite creators on pedestals. Absolutely they do. It's been going on since the beginning of time. I put Rotten Mango on a pedestal.
You got a few calls last night? Good grief. That's insane. You're going to have to let me know about that. So anyway, Clue is not feeling, look, you got to bow down to the wildebeest or else. All right?
Again, now she's talking about you have to bow down to the wildebeest or else. Can someone point out to me where anything was about bowing down to Clue at all? I didn't hear anything about bowing down. She was just expressing to her audience how she, doesn't know what's going on with Nonsense. How does that turn into bowing down to a wildebeest?
I hope Nonsense never answers her again either, but I'm sure they'll work it out. This always happens. But I think if she's trying to strong arm Nonsense into seeing things her way, I don't think it's going to happen. I think this is one time Nonsense has put her foot down and said, no, I'm not looking at it through your lens and you can't make me. Again, using the court system as a prop isn't protection, it's manipulation. And I can't believe I'm taking up for Nonsense again. Ugh. But let's also remember, Julie threatened to sue her for fun. What, a year ago? She said she would sue her for fun. Yeah. So she's going to have feelings about this.
Yesterday, right? Like, Nonsense is probably the person that I've talked to the most. So it was really weird to me, but I sloughed it off. Like, I mean, the bitch has kids. She's got a husband, whatever. She's busy.
The bitch has kids. Well, that's usually how I talk about my friends too. Stars. Oh, I'm sorry. That bitch Stars. She's got kids and a husband. What? Completely. Yeah, that tracks.
I get it. So I just said whatever, right? She's busy. But then people have come over here and said this and that, and I don't know. And it could be people stirring shit. But one thing I will voice my opinion on is the whole DA thing. Don't tell me how the fuck to handle a situation, bitch, that I was put in. I wouldn't do that to you. Your choice and your decision. Hell, I didn't even do that with you talking about fucking Julie. Like, you're allowed to have your opinion, just like everyone else is allowed to have theirs. She is very angry, and I don't get it. Like, over fucking Julie? Like, again, I was on fucking Granny's yesterday when she played that fucking clip.
Whoa. Let me rewind that. Hold on.
Opinion on.
So this is where I was saying yesterday that people can hear the same thing and interpret it completely different. All Clue is doing is expressing how she feels about her friendship with Nonsense. There's nothing vile about it. There's nothing mean about it. She's not saying anything wrong. She's just expressing how she feels to her audience. And she does share a significant amount of views with Nonsense. I don't hear anything out of line. I don't hear anything. What I hear is someone that's hurt. That's what I hear. Someone that's confused and someone that's hurt.
Is the whole DA thing. Don't tell me how the fuck to handle a situation, bitch, that I was put in.
I don't think Nonsense told her how to handle the DA. I think Nonsense, if I'm remembering correctly, just ask, is she going to the DA? Like, what's that about? I don't think Nonsense told her how to handle it. Here for this fallout, it's going to be golden. So Clue is butthurt. Love it. Yes, she is. Oh, she is so gross.
Why is Clue so gross and why is she so butthurt? She's just explaining how she feels. I don't hear anything negative.
But I do not, from what I've heard, I could have missed something. Don't recall Nonsense saying you shouldn't have took this to the DA. Although I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What is she taking to Brittany's DA? Right. I ain't missed that voice either. Kim says, yeah, Kim's everywhere. That's exactly what I thought. Nonsense was upset with Clue sending things. Was she upset? I thought she was just like lost on what she's sending to the DA because I don't understand it either.
Okay, let me explain what I do know. And I'm not in her Discord, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But Brittany tried to send fake C&Ds to harass Clue and Cletus. Clue and Cletus had to pay two attorneys a lot of money to show up to court so they didn't have to drive to North Carolina. After that, Brittany continues to poke and poke and poke and poke whoever she fucking can, including Clue and Cletus. And Clue and Cletus, and then Clue gets kicked off of the platform. Cletus gets demonetized. They do believe that it's because of Brittany, that Brittany paid her lawyer to do this. Brittany stated she was paying a lawyer to do this. Brittany wanted her off the platform. Clue and Cletus have every right to think the way they think about it. And more importantly, they have every right to go after her for it. It is harassment. If you want to call that false filing, you can have that opinion, but they have a right to defend themselves. It's not Brittany gets to do whatever she wants and never be held accountable. It's not something they could do initially, or maybe not something they wanted to do initially, but now they decided, okay, now it's time. She gave birth, and now we're going to send stuff to the DA, and we're going to have our payback. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. And I would say that about anybody.
Wouldn't do that to you. Your choice and your decision. Hell, I didn't even do that with you talking about fucking Julie. Like, you're allowed to have your opinion, just like everyone else is allowed to have theirs. She is very angry, and I don't get it. Like, over fucking Julie? Like, again, I was on fucking Granny's yesterday when she played that fucking...
The ROs weren't dropped, Fana. They had to pay an attorney to go to court.
Clip. Julie's face is on the goddamn screen. And I'm expected to believe that Craig wasn't talking about her, even though BJ was, right? Craig's not talking about her. No, the fuck he wasn't. Sorry. It's just crazy. Like, the fucking...
You know, they're so lost without Brittany content that they are digging into the archives from 2024.
Digging into archives from 2024. Soup, you've dug into archives from 2019 and 2020 because people are so desperate to talk about Laura's bad things that she did in 6 years ago. So I think it's kind of funny that you say that they're digging into archives from 2024.
24. Nonsense said, I thought that they had already sent it to the DA. She didn't understand why are they waiting until now to do it and didn't do it at the time of the... yeah, I thought it was something like that. I don't think she was upset that she was. She was just a little confused.
Who was denied, Fana? What do you mean? Clue and Cletus had to hire an attorney to go to North Carolina to fight that RO or C&D, whatever.
He said we saw it coming a mile away. It was a friendship of fakery.
They were denied. They weren't dropped.
Out of fakery. I do not believe Nonsense would have been friends with Clue if she hadn't jumped on yep, I agree. And Nonsense ain't gonna like that, but that's just how a lot of us look at it. Let me rewind that just a little bit. Hold on.
When she played that fucking clip, Julie's face is on the goddamn screen. And I'm expected to believe that Craig wasn't talking about her, even though BJ was, right? Craig's not talking about her. No, the fuck he wasn't.
You know what's funny to me is Clue's always on here talking about how weak everybody is and, you know, calling women bitches and you can't trust them. You know, she loves to say that stuff. But when it comes to Julie Skolnick, she's not being weak. She feels threatened. Who are we to say how she feels? What? I thought it was because Clue was using the court system once again, and Nonsense stands 10 toes down, not using the court system for online drama. That would be nice. Tip, leave Shayna alone. What are you doing, Tip? Don't be a Shayna or Kelsey, Nonsense or any of it. Tip, you can get the fuck on up out of here. Who would ever like to get him out? Go ahead, send him on. You ain't going to come in here being a weirdo. And you know, I really hate blocking people. I don't like it. But if you can't come in and act right, peace.
Sorry. It's just crazy. Like, the fucking prosecutor person saw the shit and said, there's a there there. I don't know what more we need. I really don't. I can tell you one thing, BJ couldn't get a TRO on me or fucking fiance. There was no fucking there. Teddy's
glad you brought that up because that's being skipped over a lot, Sam Brown. Julie feels threatened so much. So dug and dig into Brittany and Craig's life and copyright struck, giving her address away.
All of that happened long before Craig made his threats. None of that happened after the fact. Brittany's address was given away from the day she signed that RICO, had nothing to do with anything else other than legal documents that Mr. E and Nick all put out. That's where her address got out.
Not only did she do that, after she filed for the RO, a lot like Brittany did after she filed an RO on Clue and Cletus, she continues to poke. So did Julie. She continued to poke. Oh, and asking for personal information on both their neighbors, okay, their friends, people they went to school with. She wanted to know everything. So how y'all just ignore that? You really believe that this woman is in fear of her life from a dude off the internet? That
it does not matter what I think. It does not matter what you think. It's all a matter of what Julie thinks and what the judge thinks. That's it.
Never leaves his house. Okay. Ain't never been to New Jersey, but y'all want us.
That I don't know about just me, but I do know it was out because of the RICO.
To take this dumb shit serious. It could never be me. I am sorry. It could never be. And then I keep hearing this. Oh, God, it's so basic. Who are we to say how she feels? Really?
Really?
Really? You want us to believe that she feels threatened? I think not. Hey,
I don't know if she feels threatened. It's not my business to decide. It's hers. I don't know why everybody thinks that they can say how someone else should feel. I don't think that anyone should care about anything, like any words that are being said. I just don't think it means anything. Don't get your feelings hurt. It's only words, but lots of people get upset over words.
Hey, Fancy, good to see you. Hey, Holly. He's never going to New Jersey. He ain't got enough ass about him to leave the house.
Good. I talked to her today, by the way.
What? Chroma Chronicle says, I was upset about Petty. I know Petty is strong, but that hurt me for her. What? Ugh, this is a little much.
Yeah, and someone said that she went off on fucking Petty. Like, for what? Like, why would you be going off on Petty? What the fuck has she done?
Let's not act like Petty is innocent and doesn't go into chats. She came in like a wrecking ball. That's how I see Petty. Coming to windmill for them all. That's what Petty does. Okay. That's, Petty. Petty loves to instigate. She is a shit stir. I think she even knows that. So she probably did go into Nonsense's chat, like, because Petty had changed her mind. She was against what Julie was doing. Then suddenly she talked to somebody and they changed her perspective. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, sure. So when she changed her mind, she did go into Nonsense's chat, and I don't remember her trying to get her to change her mind, but I don't know. A lot has happened, and I haven't been on YouTube that much. I could see that happening.
I don't watch any of them closely enough to even know what the fuck she's talking about right now. All I can say is Petty has come in my chat, has never been disrespectful, never been an asshole. So I don't know. But for someone who doesn't watch Soup, you seem to know an awful lot.
Yeah, Tara said, laugh my ass off. Yeah, because Petty knows to sit quietly and keep her opinions to herself, right? That is, I've always said that, Tess. Instigator equals Petty. That's just what she does. She's just an instigator. Hey, Bliss, good to see you. She did Soup. I was there watching. Oh, really? She kept up with but Brittany, but you haven't seen everything. Oh, God. That old redundant bullshit. Hey, Cupcake. Yeah, it has. It has become so insane. But that's what we're here to do, is just laugh at the foolery. We ain't going to get mad about it, y'all.
You're not going to get mad because it's not you living it. When you're living it, it takes a different turn.
Right. I don't get it. Like, it's all over fucking Julie. Like, what? Nothing happened to her. She just hadn't been in chat for like the last few days. She's been, kind of taking a little break or whatever. Apparently nonsense. And again, I haven't seen a clip, so I'm like going on what people have said, but there's been a lot of people say it. And it's people that I don't think would just be going around to try to stir shit. So
somebody said, I have my opinions on nonsense. I will keep them to myself. Why? You all can't see the screen. But I'm reading the comments from the kick. Why even say that if you want to keep your opinions to yourself? I have opinions on nonsense. I will keep them to myself for now. Well, too late, dummy. You wanted to talk about it. You put it out there.
Why are you calling a subscriber dummy? Like, this is the part I'm like, you don't even know who said that. They're allowed to say whatever they want. And a lot of Clues people never like nonsense. A lot of Queen Bee's people never like nonsense. There's a lot of people that don't like nonsense.
You wanted people to see it. You're waiting to see if Clue's going to be like, no, tell me what you think. I hate when people do that, like they're slick.
How in the fuck do you put 2 and 2 together? No, Clue is never going to say that. You see, this just shows how you just don't know people. Clue is not even that type of person that'd be like, oh no, tell me. That's not Clue. I could see Joneson doing that. I wouldn't do that. I don't see Queen Bee doing that. I don't see GW doing that. I don't see Clue doing that. That's gray side shit. That's fucking stupid shit. And I'm not on dark side. But no, most grown adult women wouldn't say, oh, tell me, tell me.
Good grief.
Anyone questioning what the threats to Julie, it's so fucking dumb.
Somebody said nonsense went off on anyone questioning the threats to Julie. Is she going off on people? Yeah, I know. All over Julie, who's not even here anymore. She hid her channel. She pulled a Ziggy. She hid her channel. Some people think, she's working on something behind the scenes. Just y'all wait and see. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know how this sector even got like this. Cheering on someone for filing an RO.
Who's cheering it on? Maybe I don't watch enough, but who's cheering it on?
I'll get to that in a minute. What an embarrassment. Somebody also said, I will never give nonsense a view anymore. Than BJ again. That makes no sense. Oh my God. That makes no sense. And then they said, membership canceled. They're unsubscribing and they're canceling their membership too. This sector became a bunch of hotties, y'all. These people don't understand that if it were wrong to do to Clue and Cletus.
We're getting to that, Straight Talker. That comes up.
It's wrong to do to BJ and Craig. There's even less of a bias in Julie's case. Thank you.
Excuse me. Clue and Cletus never threatened Brittany. Craig threatens people. Craig waved a gun around, something Cletus has not done to BJ. They are two completely different scenarios.
And Remy always coming through, hitting us with logic. Exactly. Why is that so hard to but it's Julie.
Remy and logic don't go hand in hand. Just saying.
And it's against Brittany and Craig, whatever. But that's fine. Y'all settle down. Don't question anything. Okay. I can't believe somebody said, I'm canceling my membership too.
Why? You don't think people say that all the time with you or Joneson or Chasing, that they don't agree with you, so they're canceling member? I see it in Joneson's chat all the time.
Embarrassing.
No, it's reality.
Yeah, who does that sound like? Fucking BJ. Like, what? I was in there last night. Yeah, I got 3 hours and 45 minutes of sleep last night. And guess what, BJ? I won't pass out on my live. Oh, whatever, UA.
Oh, God. Oh, man, I finished it last night, Vicky.
Hey,
Angela from Carbonation is Falling was on there. I promise, Nature Boy sector, there is so much to get into there. Oh my God. And then there's a little beef happening because some of us feel like a lot was left out, although a lot of us know it's anyway, we'll definitely get.
Like, I know it's going to sound crazy, but
wait, let me rewind.
You know what I mean? Like, I know it's going to sound crazy.
You think that she's got something personal going on because she doesn't agree with you on the Julie Skolnick's?
It has nothing to do with agreeing. This is the part that put me over the fucking edge yesterday. It has nothing to do with agreeing or disagreeing.
Stuff. And then somebody says, Clue, it's so weird to watch her because she is so mad. It's totally not the nonsense I'm used to. That right there, I can't stand. That is such manipulation. What you're essentially saying is she doesn't see things the way we see them. So she's changed. I don't know who she.
No, Soup, that is not what's being said at all whatsoever. What that person said was nonsense has changed, and she has 100%. She used to act like she knew what she was talking about. Now you would think she's the fucking Pope, and she's so dead set in her ways. What Clue and Clue's audience is stating, and I couldn't agree more. Why the fuck is nonsense so angry over this? So it's Julie Skolnick. Why does nonsense feel that this is so fucking horrendous and this is like the weight of her shoulders? It has not a fuck thing to do with agreeing with her. That I don't even know how you came up with that conclusion. It all has to do with why is nonsense so fucking angry about this? That's all that's being said.
Is anymore. This happens a lot. We've seen it so many times. Hey, Michelle. We've seen it so many times. If you do not see a situation exactly the way this heard,
nobody said anything like that. Nobody said that nonsense can't disagree with Clue or a GW. That's not what's being said at all.
Over here sees it. You've changed.
Daria, you just gave me a great name for a candle, cinnamon and sunset. I like that.
I don't know who you are anymore. Come on now. Sometimes that may be true. Now, some people do change because you got those people that go along to get along. That doesn't mean that they change, though. That just means that's who.
Or maybe cinnamon sunsets. I like that.
They always were. Running up under everybody's skirts to fit in. They said it's a possibility something is going on at home because she's so mad about this. Is she mad about this? I don't watch her enough. Hey, Stacy Unfiltered. Yes, a lot was left out. I can't wait for you to cover it. Nature Boy, hey, Soup. Sorry at work, but I'm trying to catch up and follow. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, I'm going to get Sweet Ma over here. We're going to get the fam back together, and we're going to go over what they definitely could have added to, especially at the end. That arrest, oh man. I love that they showed him in the courtroom though with that little kid's mask. Remember when they gave Nature? Get glasses, Clue. Somebody says under the name Sammy Pig. I watched a few minutes yesterday, and her statement is that she is aware that Craig was talking to Julie in that clip, but it's not relevant because he's threatening that God's going to take care of her and not that he's going to do something. That's the way I took it too. What she's allowed to say, it's stupid to say. It's like, you're not, like, come on, Craig. You ain't calling on God to come down and hand out karma.
Let me just say, throughout history, there have been many, many people who use God to kill. They'll say that God made them do it. God, it's God's will that, they kill them. You don't know. So the fact that he's even throwing God out there could be very scary.
Or punishment to these people. But Craig and Brittany, they've always used that religious rhetoric.
So that changes anything?
God don't like ugly. God's going to get you. To me, that's not a threat. I was
To you. To other people, it's probably a threat. Some people do think it's a threat. Look, I've said things that come out of my mouth that I don't think are a threat. I don't think it was bad. Well, other people seem to disagree.
the mod for a short time when I see JS, I think of Jody Sue. Julie Skolnick came to YouTube and I left because she misled many autism, yes, parents. That was the reason for her channel. Then she docked she docks Chris, Katie, and Seth, Tony, etc. Ooh, there's a whole Reddit thread on her doing this stuff. Imagine. Somebody put me out of my misery if I ever got that desperate.
Hold on.
She's getting mad. Clue is getting mad.
Let me finish.
Does anyone hear Clue getting mad? Because I don't. I don't hear Clue getting mad at all.
One thought before I address this one. I gotta stop the chat, so don't forget. But sometimes I think that creators, like I've seen it before in other creators, right? Where if they've got some shit going on at home, you know, it is for some people really hard to come online and let that shit not affect you.
Oh, wow. Y'all hear this shit right here?
She's not saying anything wrong. This is where I'm like, Soup, why are you spinning a nothing and trying to make it into a something? She didn't say anything.
I have seen this before, that if you got shit going on at home, a lot of creators, it's hard for them to come on here and not let that shit affect you. So what she's saying is, because the nonsense, her stance isn't what mine is. She's not looking at Julie Skolnick through the lens I'm looking through.
No, Soup, that's not what she's saying at all. She's saying that maybe there's something going on in her personal life that's causing her to be so fucking angry over something that does not affect her in any which way, shape, or form. That's what she's saying. That's how I interpret it. I'm pretty fucking logical person, and I'm really good at reading people, and that's what she means. There's no deeper meaning. It's not, you don't agree with me. It's a very simple, maybe something is going on at home that's causing her to be so fucking angry over the situation. That's it. That's all.
Something's going on at home, y'all. Something's going on at home.
And let me also state, I'm not in Clue's Discord. I don't talk to Clue. I've never had a conversation with her. I don't email her. But I'm a pretty logical fucking person, and that's what I hear. That's what I see. And I'm glad that people that do know her and are closer to her say that I'm right, because that's, to me, there is no other way to see it.
Okay, that's cute. Wow. You really think you have that type of power, don't you? And to be fair, people gave it to you.
Where does power come from? I don't understand Soup's logic in this, where this is even coming from.
People gave it to you. So, yeah.
While you're doing your show, right? Me, I feel like I'm fairly decent at it. I don't really have a lot of stuff that affects me mentally, probably because I just don't take anything seriously like I should. Is that a downfall? I don't know. Keeps me stress-free, according to my...
Girl, you a liar. Let me tell you something. I stress you out.
Soup, Clue doesn't think fucking twice about you. Like, wow. No, nobody talks about you, Soup. This is like the most attention you've gotten in a long fucking time. And I'm going up against Queen Bee, so my numbers are horrendous. But yeah, nobody talks about you or cares what you think. Just saying.
Girl, you had to come in here calling yourself trolling. And when you didn't get a reaction, you talked about it for 3 days. Now, I know you like to think you're, cool Joe over here. Nothing bothers me. I don't take nothing serious. Yes, it does. You're highly bothered when people don't bow down to you.
No, she's not at all. What am I missing here? Like, again, I'm not friends with Clue. I'm only going from a subscriber standpoint. What is she seeing that I'm not?
Yeah.
Health ring. So I'll stay the way I am. But I do know that a lot of people have things that fuck with them mentally. And it is probably hard to come online and pretend that everything is all like a bed of roses, right?
This is some of the slickest shade. Actually, this ain't even so.
Thank you, Irish. Irish in the house dropping 5. That's right. Don't forget to tip your favorite hostess with the mostess. Thank you, Irish.
Subliminal anymore. She is trying to tell her audience that nonsense has something going on personal at home.
Because nobody can understand why she is so fucking mad over the Julie situation. That's it. That's all. So she must have something going on at home that's causing her to be so fucking mad about the Julie situation. That's it.
Because look, y'all, nonsense doesn't agree with me. So it's got to be something else.
It has nothing to do with agreeing with her at all.
Oh, God. Hold on a minute, y'all.
Watched a few minutes yesterday, and her statement is that she is aware that Craig was talking to Julie in that clip, but it's not relevant because he's threatening that God's going to take care of her and that he's going to do something. Oh, so we can threaten people as long as we use the Lord to do it. Oh, okay. Well, would anyone be upset if I made the statement? And I better not hear anybody bitch about this statement. Just saying, let's try it out, shall we? Maybe God will put the correct person in charge of running things with CPS at the hospital today and go to a certain room and take away a certain newborn infant. Maybe God will do that. Now, let's see how that lands. Fuck out of here, bro.
Okay, I am so sorry, y'all. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Whew, that scared me for a minute. My little one's going to get to make it to AB honor roll. I'm so excited. Anyway, let me rewind that a bit.
You bitch about this statement to that clip, but it's not relevant because he's threatening that God's going to take care of her and that he's going to do something. Oh, so we can threaten people as long as we use the Lord to do it. Oh, okay. Well, would anyone be upset if I made the statement? And I better not hear anybody bitch about this statement.
Now, notice the key words that Clue is using. If. She's not stating that she called CPS. She's not stating anything other than if. She's trying to show an example that Craig had that it's not okay to use God to fight your battle, basically. That's all she's doing. It's that simple. Then she gives an example of exactly what Craig is doing, but instead of being on Craig's side, on the opposite side. It's not hard to figure out.
Just saying, let's try it out, shall we? Maybe God will put the correct person in charge of running things with CPS at the hospital today and go to a certain room and take away a certain newborn infant.
What the fuck?
Was that hard to figure out what she meant? I'm sorry. I understood it perfectly. I know you guys understood it perfectly. Is there anyone that didn't understand that perfectly? Because I thought it was pretty fucking logical. And I think her point was made.
Sick. Wow. Hold on, yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you, Tara.
What is she so in awe over it? She made an example. That's it. About CPS, it's God's will to take CPS. I mean, for CPS to take the baby and put him in a good home or whatever. She said if 3 times. It was just an example. I don't get this whole like, wow.
Uh-huh. Yep. Whoa. Well, I'm not shocked. This is what Clue does, but y'all bow down to the wildebeest. Go ahead.
That to me sounds like jealousy. Bow down to the wildebeest. Again, she has now called her a wildebeest and insulted her looks at least 5 or 6 times. Clue doesn't talk about Soup like that at all. I think Clue even said that she was kind of pretty. And it sounds to me like Soup wants people to bow down to her. And this is a jealousy thing. I really do hear that.
What was it she said when Tony Mathis died? What was it she said? I hope he's burning in hell. Whew. What the fuck is wrong with you idiots? Y'all will run up behind any dumbass with a microphone. Yes, you're just amazing. You speak your mind. Being crude, being ignorant ain't speaking your mind. Get your life together.
Being crude, being ignorant. Remember I told you guys, think about how many times she has she's insulted Clue and then says being ignorant. I hear a lot of ignorance here. A lot.
Maybe God will do that. Now, let's see how that lands. Fuck out of here, bro. Oh, sorry. Amen. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Girls, stop it. Stop it right now. And sorry, I didn't pay attention. Questions, what about me and truth? Right, it'll land like a wet fart because it's bullshit. It's fucking horseshit. So Craig thinks he's...
Now this, I gotta switch gears for a minute. Newbie here. Yep, you heard it. Yep. Y'all are just rocked to sleep. I'm not talking about my chatters. I'm not talking about the people in here. Y'all just get rocked to sleep by any old body, don't you?
Again, what did Clue say that was so wrong?
People here, they're just speaking their mind. You forget to ask why that mind is so comfortable being cruel.
Says the person who called her a wildebeest like 7 times already. Okay. And has done nothing but insult her.
Oh, she's honest. She's blunt, right? Hey, Muffin Mouse. Okay. Good to hear. Idiot.
He runs God now, right? But he's not a dangerous individual. Okay. If that ain't some fucking cult leader thinking right there, that's fucking wild.
Speaking of cult leader thinking, it looks like you got one going on yourself, B.
Again, I hear jealousy, and now she called her a beast. So we got wildebeest calling her a beast. The insults are endless. I have yet to hear Clue ever insult Soup.
Beast.
Well, I thought the whole time her argument was he wasn't talking to Julie. Okay. If that ain't some fucking cult leader thinking right there, that's fucking wild.
Speaking of cult leader thinking, it looks like you got one going on yourself, beast.
Well, I thought
Remember, this is a woman who just said that Clue is crude and that she says vile things. Soup, you have serious fucking issues.
the whole time her argument was he wasn't talking to Julie. Now that's changed. I don't get it. She's changed.
You know, this has always thrown me off about her. Clue. Because that's what everybody's, oh, you know, she's real. She speaks her mind. She says what everybody's thinking.
How many times is she going to say that? I hear jealousy. I think she's fucking jealous of Clue. That's why she's trying to talk like her. That's why she's trying to act like she's big and bad. She has this attitude like she knows it all. It's sick. That's why nobody talks about Soup, because she's just not worth talking about. But I got stuck listening to this. I'm like, I have to address this.
Thinking, no, she doesn't. I hope that's not what you're thinking. If it is, you might want to take a beat, take a minute. Cruelty gets a weird amount of applause when it's dressed up as
You mean like you keep calling her names when she doesn't do that to you? You mean like that kind of cruel?
honesty. It's so weird. Hey, Clue, how about when you waved a firearm at Trevor Lee? That's how I was introduced to this nut. The immediate wave.
Now she called her a nut.
A firearm on a live stream. Yeah, that's normal. Oh, wow. But y'all go right ahead. Follow up behind her. What? Who has a picture of the baby? It sure will, Sergeant Pepper. They do. God, he's a weirdo. Well, I've got something of his to play in a minute.
Changed. Me and Truthster and shit, bro.
Bro.
I sat last night. If I could, I'll show you my.
How old is Clue? Ain't she 50? What's she over here? Bruh. Bruh.
Fucking watch history, bro. Matter of fact, I will do it right motherfucking now. Stirring shit. Hold on. Let me pull this shit up. Let me show you what the fuck I did. Hopefully, this is how I do this. There it is.
And Soup, before you
Yep.
and your
Let's go through.
before you and your crew say Laura's just trying to earn kudos from Clue, let me straighten this out right now because I know that's coming. I am my own motherfucking person. Clue does not like me. The bitch has me blocked in her fucking chat. All because Wispy lied to her. Okay? She does not like me. I am totally okay with that. She's friends with Queen Bee. Queen Bee always throws fucking digs. Queen Bee will never get over the shit that I've said. Okay. So don't think that this has anything to do with kudos or anything. I am my own motherfucking person. Now, would it be nice if I wasn't blocked? Yeah. But whatever. She wants to believe Wispy's lie. That's on her. So just understand, this has nothing to do with anything other than me giving my opinion of what I see and the lies that are being told and the half truths that are being told and the way you're spinning this to throw hate at somebody who does not even speak of you.
For this.
Exactly,
So we can see just
JP.
how much.
Well, she likes my candles, but that's about it.
But she's amazing. Yeah, she's just honest, y'all. She's just blunt. Durr. Man, I wish I was smarter. Fuck y'all. So
I bet that's true.
fucking stupid. Y'all fall for
Nut. Now she's calling her stupid. She's calling subscribers stupid. Yeah, this is good.
the okey doke all the time. I watch this sector get rocked to sleep by anybody. I swear, the cruel you are, the better you are too. Oh my God. Oh, she's a badass. Let me follow
I don't know. When I'm cruel, it always bites me in the ass.
up behind her. God almighty. Oh, God.
Uh-oh. How much time I spend watching all the other bullshit.
And also, if her message needs to be mean to land all the time, because that's all it ever is.
Can someone point out where Clue is so mean all the time? I watch Clue. I don't see this at all. At all. Clue, she may say things at times. I know I do. So she may say things if she's mad. I totally get that. But again, she's a grown woman. She's entitled to her opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But I'm listening to Clue. She's playing Clue, and the only person that's getting fucking mad is Soup. Clue's not getting upset. Clue's just talking to her audience in a very even-toned attitude.
It's not that even strong to begin with. It's weak. Because can this wildebeest even have a normal conversation?
There's a wildebeest again. Now she's calling her stupid. She can't have a normal conversation. But yet Clue's the one that's upset? I mean, I don't think so.
Oh, thank you, Paige Turner. Thank you. Yes, if you haven't yet, please hit the like. Because every time I see her on panel and somebody asks her about them statements that she made, I need context. Oh, don't worry, Clue. We got you. 50 people talking for her. Oh, she's 40. Okay.
Here you go.
And again, does anyone hear anything other than a normal conversation coming from Clue? She's not downing anyone. She's not insulting anyone. She's not raising her voice. She's just having a normal conversation. But Soup's the one that's getting all up in an uproar and all upset and throwing out all these mean comments and all these digs. And from beginning to end, all she's doing is insulting Clue. Clue's not doing any of that.
The Blue Lagoon trailer. Return to Blue Lagoon. This is an hour and 41. This is an hour and 44, and that's 41 seconds. And unfortunately, I did have to watch the trailer twice because after I bought the fucking movie,
I don't care about the Blue Lagoon.
That's free, right?
Nobody asked you to fucking care. She's explaining a story.
And this one says rented. Yeah, I rented the fucking movie last night.
So?
I watched this one first. I didn't even know they made a second one. Had no fucking idea.
But yet Clue's the rude one. Okay.
Watch that one first.
Who cares?
Like, you know what? I want to see the original now.
Obviously, her audience cares.
Rented the fucking original. What everyone gets wrong about planes. This is some art thing. The teenager who taught himself to fly and stole planes from the FBI. Wild and Out Wednesday.
Oh my God.
Did the Titanic survivors watch for this fucking movie while we were live? And the rest of it down here, Sheldon and Penny moments from every season of The Big Bang Theory, so to speak. You can kiss my motherfucking ass.
Somebody says, I think she's just really frustrated because of two things. They're talking about nonsense. One, people have real comprehension issues. And second, people are trying to stir shit. And I said this in the beginning. It's like this. If the door ain't already open to kick in, then there's only so much shit stirring people can do. If your friendship is built on something solid, a couple of subscribers going back and forth ain't going to tear that up. Oh, let me see what y'all are saying. Is she bragging about her renting a movie for $1.99? Yes, The Blue Lagoon.
Did anyone hear her bragging about renting a movie? I'm sorry, that's not what I heard. I heard she was just talking that she rented a movie and that she had to watch the stupid trailer twice or something, or she got the wrong one, or I didn't hear anything about $1.99 or that she was complaining about it. Did I miss something?
What? It's hard for me to feel bad for anyone who intentionally connected themselves with Clue. Same, hoodies. Many know exactly who Clue is. They know she's vile. Standing with Clue was always going to lead to no good. And
can someone show me how that's true? How is standing with Clue mean that it's up to no good?
I'm going to promise y'all this right now. Nonsense won't be the first. And this could even not be anything. They could be on a live later talking about, I love you too. I love you too. I wasn't answering my text because I got a new number. Whatever. I'm not so sure about this either. But this Clue is she's a friend to nobody.
How do you know that? And I disagree with you. And I'll tell you why I disagree with that. Saying that she's a friend to nobody, you've never been friends with her. Because I see Clue as a pretty fucking stand-up bitch. I really do. I didn't like her at first, but I see her as a pretty stand-up fucking person. Which is way more than I can say for a lot of you, Soup.
I know. Vicious try. Where's the talent she said she was going to display? There ain't none. Looky here. They have went into the archives looking for clips from 2004.
And you have gotten clips from 2020. Your own mod questioned me or wants me to answer something from March of 2020. So I wouldn't talk about them going into archives when you're sitting with people that do, that have nothing on me for the last fucking 3 years, 4 years. So they go back to 2019 and 2020.
About Brittany, because she ain't been on. She had the baby. We all know that by now. Clue and the Bee have tried. Wait a minute. Clue and the Bee have said if BJ will go one night without talking about them, they would leave BJ alone. But they have doubled down, restreaming last year. Yes, while she's off right now after having a baby. Like, y'all don't have anything else to talk about?
Doesn't your new friends have anything else to talk about than bringing up shit from 2019 and 2020 with me? Like I said, your own mods wanted to question me about something that happened in 2020. That's a lot further than they're going back on Clue. I mean, on BJ. Oh, but you don't think like that, right?
What's that shit that old B's been on lately? Something maxing. Don't you want to talk about that? Hey, Allie. They're literally watching, lives from years ago. Like, I ain't listening to that shit.
Really? You listened to it about me, Soup? How come you're not listening to it about BJ? It was all good. You got the Jerks did a whole fucking live about it. All shit from before 2022. Brittany, they're only pulling up stuff from 2024. Fucking hypocrites.
I can hear JP plucking Skittles. Oh, out of your hairy belly button isn't talent. Oh, God, that's so gross, but so true.
Okay, I don't know what was so funny about that, but okay.
JP, you're a nut. They say that Brittany is addicted to, well, past couple of days shows me who's addicted to what. They can't even take and beat themselves. Like, chill out. Like, you know she'll be back. You know she'll be back. She can't help herself. Can't y'all talk about anything else for like a week? Hey, Linda. Hey,
why don't you have the same energy from people that you're telling people go listen to a timeline that's 3, 4, and 5 years old? which again is older than Britney's 2024.
Indy says, I'd like to know why the bee gets to sit on the fence with Clue and nonsense, but I couldn't when it came to her and Jones. And well, it comes to that old rules for me, rules for thee, but not for me. That's what it always comes down to. Soup in chat. Oh, you didn't get it? That's JP. Blame her. She is their bread and butter. She is. I mean, it's okay. Admit it. Admit it. If I could have been monetized while documenting a cult, that would have been my bread and butter. But there was no monetization. I was on here for 6 years.
Okay, I don't know what she's talking about when she covered them, because I started in 2016 with Making a Murderer, and we were monetized. YouTube has always been monetized. So I don't know what she's talking about. YouTube never not had monetization. They've always had monetization.
No monetization, then I'd leave for a couple of years, come back.
That's a lie.
Back, whatever. I didn't take it that seriously. That's
no, she means her, that she didn't monetize. But she said they didn't have monetization. That's a lie. They did.
That's right, Indy, because of the 3 calling birds. Duh. I don't care about no lives from 3 years ago. I have moved on.
Really? You don't care about lives from 3 years ago? Again, I point out the jerks, before they lost monetization, did a whole live. I didn't watch it, but I was in the title. I could guess what it is. There were videos being made. Your own mods were talking shit about me from stuff that went back to 2021, 2020, 2019. So you do care, Soup. It's just as long as it's, fits your narrative.
Well, I was never that invested in Britney to begin with. I mean, yeah, there are times I've covered her and probably will in the future, but not freaking every day. Hello, folks.
Okay, that's you. Don't worry about what other people cover.
What's that old bullhorn up to? Anybody checked on the bullhorn? Y'all want to cover her for a while?
Beta Truth Social sent 500 kicks. These excuses for non-essential.
So basically what I'm hearing is that Soup has nobody to talk about. So she doesn't know what she's going to do. That's what I hear.
Say sounds like a bunch of BJ Sims. Jesus fucking Christ.
I agree, Truth. And thank you for the rage quit. Well, I guess, maybe I'll get some sleep tonight if we can take a break from stirring the shit the fuck out of here. This shit is wild. Again, bitch, I just said it. You heard it here from the horse's mouth herself.
Wildebeest. You're not a horse. From the wildebeest's mouth herself.
Really? Remember, this is the same person who talked about being cruel, being crude. Straight out of the horse's mouth is an expression, but of course Soup had to throw crude and venom out there and turn it into it's a wildebeest. Again, show me what Clue has ever said a negative thing about Soup other than she's a joke. That I think I heard once. That's it.
The nonsense on the phone more than anyone else. Bitch, put out the fucking dirt receipts. Because
what?
If I'm in the background,
let me go back.
The horse's mouth herself. The break from stirring the shit the fuck out of here. This shit is wild. Again,
no, I've missed something.
Bitch,
let me go back more.
You heard the fuck off of this internet, so to speak. You can kiss my motherfucking ass.
Elevated Truth Social sent 500 kicks. These excuses for non-essential sounds like a bunch of BJ Sims. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh God, it's that old whistle dick. What's his name? Truth. Sounds like a bunch of Britney Simps. Oh my God.
Oh, Clue will ignore her.
Let's see what was said.
I agree, Truth. And thank you for the rage quit. Well, I guess, maybe I'll get some sleep tonight if we can take a break from stirring the shit the fuck out of here. This shit is wild. Again, bitch, I just said it. You heard it here from the horse's mouth herself. I talk to nonsense on the phone more than anyone else. Bitch, put out the fucking dirt receipts.
The dirt receipts? What's she talking about? Huh?
Surely, if I'm in the background doing dirt on other folks, I got to be in the background doing dirt on you too, right?
Right.
Or with you, right?
Right.
Put them out.
Put them out.
I'll wait.
I'll wait. What?
That's what I think is happening too.
Someone says nonsense is just revealing her true self. These people take this shit so seriously. I'm telling you. Dirt receipts.
What do you mean these people take this stuff so serious? You're sitting here calling this girl, this woman, all these different names who doesn't call you names. Listening to the tone of both of your voices, you're the one that's taking this seriously, not Clue. What I gather from that, I didn't watch Clue's live, so I don't know if what I'm about to say is correct. But the way I see it, somebody either told Clue or got an idea about Clue that Nonsense was saying she has some kind of receipts that Clue was doing shit behind the scenes, and I could have the people wrong, but that's what I heard in that. And Clue is saying, put out the fucking receipts then. If there are receipts that I'm doing all this dirty shit, then put them out. That's what I heard in that. And maybe I'm wrong, but that's exactly what I just heard.
What the hell is she talking about? They take this shit so seriously. They believe so much in Clue.
What does this have to do with believing in Clue?
That if you dare go against, what's so funny too?
Who said anything about going against? This is the most ignorant shit I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. She is so mad, jealous, and upset at Clue that everything is against Clue. Clue has not said any of that through this entire live. None of it. It's like Soup is making this shit up in her fucking head.
This Julie business. It ain't got nothing to do with any of us. None of us. But people take it so personally. They're like, well, if you talk about it, you're going to hurt so-and-so's case or their lawsuit. In the sewer bitch sector, of course. They're taking it so serious. For me, this is just commentary. I'm going to watch and I'm going to give my commentary. I'm going to laugh, cut up, and move on.
Yeah,
But over here,
that's a really good point. For the person sitting here screaming how she doesn't take it serious. She took it pretty fucking serious yesterday when I wanted to review her. She certainly took it serious then. Oh, yeah, she had a big problem with that. But she doesn't take it too serious. Okay, Soup. You keep convincing yourself of that.
Talking about nonsense is just revealing her true self because she didn't bow down. No.
Nobody said anything about bowing down. Nobody. You've made that up in your fucking head.
It doesn't look that way. The ICU keeps me. Oh, okay. I thought you were in the ICU. I was like, why are you in the ICU? Now I know what you mean now. It is. It's wild. And anybody that doesn't believe Julie needs an RO is the enemy. And they're also Britney simps.
None of that was ever said at all. This is you making this up in your fucking head.
Okay, well, I didn't think that Brittany needed an RO on Clue and Cletus. I went live about it, gave my opinion on it. Did that make me a Clue? Don't you dare. It sure the hell didn't. Lindsay says, I haven't watched any of this much at all lately, but when I was watching, Nonsense wasn't really saying anything wrong against these people. She was playing Julie's own words and giving her opinion. Well, she has changed, Lindsay.
She has changed. And I'm sorry that you don't see it, but she absolutely has.
She is showing her true self.
I wouldn't go that far.
By not going along with Clue. And a lot of people...
It has nothing to do with going along with Clue. Clue is not even part of it. I can see it if it had to do with GW. That I can see, but it has nothing to do with Clue.
That are on that side over there, they're going to disagree. But that Clue really does have these people under her thumb.
Clue doesn't have anybody under her thumb. I do not know a single fucking person that worships the ground Clue walks on. Do they enjoy her content? Yes. Does she make them laugh? Yes. Do they worship the ground she walks on? Absolutely not.
She's had them under her thumb. And they don't know that. They don't know that. It's like, I don't really want to compare it to a cult, but I'll just use it as an example. When you're in a cult, you don't know you're in a cult.
Are you jealous of that? I mean, what I'm hearing is pure jealousy.
You just don't. And I don't think these people know that they are under Clue's thumb. Let's see what y'all are saying. Nonsense seems to be doing what she does. Once she believes something, she's going to dig into. And that is everybody. That is hey, that girl. That is the consensus. Everybody says this. Once Nonsense gets on something, you know, she gets locked in until she gets it out of her system. What'd that girl say? Lynn's, to me, that's what. Okay, I missed something. Let me see what y'all are saying. It's crazy that once someone has an opinion that differs from someone else, they're suddenly showing their true colors. Yeah, that's always been a manipulation tactic right there. Showing your true colors. You don't agree with me.
Clue never said anything about not agreeing with her at all. This is purely made up in your mind, Soup. You completely fabricated this entire scenario. And then now you're building around this entire fake scenario that you created. Not Clue, you.
Right. Let's see. Truth's mods stay. Screenshot our comments, put chats, feelings. Doesn't mean the creator agree. They screenshot our comments? That is so weird. Imagine taking up all of your space screenshotting comments. Like, okay, that's weird, but well, every now and again, if I find an interesting one, I'll screenshot it, but then I'll leave it or I'll delete it because I don't want my shit full of trash.
Loud truth. We done it now. Hold on. Let me play this stupid bitch while I walk over here and get something.
That's all I could say.
I got it, Bean.
Good. Wait, what happened? Oh God, I should have been reading comments.
We're almost done with this one.
I don't know. I'm kind of lost in the sauce. Yo, shout out to the motherfucking asshole that left a comment under my post saying, what are you pissed off about? As soon as it goes clear as Craig will call you. Good one.
Who did that?
I've been waiting for him to call all night. Yes, I'm the one in this.
All right, that's the end of that one. Now we're going to listen to something. This is going to be a little janky because I didn't upload it with YouTube doing what they've been doing lately. Even if you put it on private, they'll put it on age restricted. They went through my stuff that was like from 2020.
But you don't take this seriously, right? You're not here for money. You don't do this for money. You don't do this for memberships. Stop.
3, y'all. Let me find it. This is a couple of days ago. Let me turn it up.
Me that I don't control other adult people doing shit for you behind the scenes. And
This is when what was it? Clue. She directly calls nonsense out. Hold on, just a second, y'all. Let me pull this up. Hold on. Let me see what y'all are saying. Why are they so worried about YouTube when Kick is so amazing? Because you're bothered. Exactly.
Nobody is bothered. I swear, Soup just creates situations in her head to make herself feel important. Nobody is bothered. Clue makes 4 times on Kick that she would on YouTube. She knows it. I know it because I know how Kick pays. And I see what she makes. Believe me, she's making 4 times on Kick what she did on YouTube. Fucking guaranteed.
All right. So I'm going to play it the janky way. Okay. Don't y'all come for me.
in the background for my elders, and the simple fact that any of
wants to be on a payday, she will.
I know.
From going after you.
I know. I've heard it. She's not the only person who says that too. And again, you know who you are. You can join in with BJ. Give me a twofer. You could both sit down there and suck my dick for real.
Anybody going to tell this wildebeest?
You calls her wildebeest again.
You ain't got one of them. Why is she always saying that? Ah, God. She is such a cornball.
I don't control other people. I don't control other fucking adults, especially ones that are older than me. I have respect for my elders. And the simple fact that any of you in your own heads can sit here and say that Julie is doing anything for anyone but Julie is fucking weird to me.
Why is that weird to you?
Why isn't it weird? Julie is doing this for Julie.
No, that poor old Julie, bless her heart, she looks up to you. And she really believes, hey.
How does Julie look up to her? Julie has 14 times the amount of subscribers on TikTok than Clue has. What does she look up to her for?
Tell him, Al. You think Clue and Cletus will love me forever and give me a mod stick if I get this RO on Craig and Brittany? Sure, honey. Whatever.
That would go towards Granny, not Clue. And I find it interesting how Granny is taken out of this whole situation when Granny is the one that's been fighting about this Julie stuff way harder than Clue.
Solid gold. I think so too. I do. Okay, here, let me say this. I don't think that Clue and Cletus put her up to this, but they damn sure didn't discourage it. They damn sure didn't say, listen, dummy.
Another insult. Now she's calling her dummy.
This ain't nothing to get a restraining order on. No, they told her, go ahead. Do your best. Hey, Solo Rider. Right. she got no D. Hey, Boston. Hey, be fancy. Solid gold. What do you think? Tell him, Al. You think I get a mod stick for life?
Like, tell me you don't have people doing shit for you behind the scenes and in the background. That shit's weird. I'm sorry, but it's fucking weird. I don't know.
Oh, God.
And again, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Just like I don't control other adults, you motherfuckers.
Guys, hit the thumbs up.
Don't control me. You sure the fuck don't. And don't you dare sit on your fucking platform and tell me that I don't have the right to go to her fucking DA.
I got questions about this DA. What is she going to the DA for? Anybody know? Give me just a second. Y'all don't go nowhere. I'm going to use the ladies' room. And when I come back, Somebody tell me what they're doing. Like, why are they going to the DA? Hold on, I'll be right back.
I've already explained it.
So, yeah. So what what is taking that to her DA going to do exactly? I dare you, Paige Turner. I will. I'm actually going to do it. I think I'm going to do it for members. Get on the floor. And so the solid. Yes, you better say yes. To be fair. Yeah. It's a back and forth. Like, these people are going to stay in court. Wait a minute. JP, do you want me to send you the perplexed QT stripper outfit? Yes. Please do. I'm going to have to find me some gold leggings. Free to email DA about it. Laugh Out Loud could sue, but it's not free. Hey, Marlena. Welcome to membership, Paige Turner. Hey, Jamie Owen, let me get Paige Turner something. Hold on. Green tarp behind her. Did the bullhorn voice and everything. It was so good. I can't be a member because I have an expensive priority I must pay. I'm unsubscribing. No, you ain't. Hey, Tickety, thank you so much for the.
The word is no, you're not no, you ain't. So if you're going to preach that you're so much better than everyone else, then I would expect that you would speak proper English. Just saying.
Gifted membership the other day. Remember when I was going to go live and then something happened, and yeah, thank you so much for that. Oh man, I would love to see that again. Okay, let me let this play.
Bitch, who the fuck do you think you are? You ain't shit to me, but another bitch on the internet.
Ooh.
Sorry, not sorry.
Why do people say sorry, not sorry? It's just sorry. Or no, but why do Heidi used to do that all the time? Sorry, not sorry. Why? Yes, she does. That's the type of trolling we need. Light-hearted, funny trolling. Nothing cruel or weird. Nothing about no buttholes. Oh, hey, Barb, where you been?
So someone, hold on, let's talk about crude and rude. So you don't find it weird that JP spent money on outside costumes to make fun of other creators that she didn't like? You don't find that odd? I always found it odd. It's one thing to make an impression on someone or that you do impressions, but to actually go out and spend money just to make fun of another creator? I'm sorry, Soup, your priorities are a little fucking whacked.
I'm going to live, laugh, and love, and then I'm going to unsubscribe. Heidi has been hiding. Oh, God. I'm way behind, but Soup imitating Clue saying bro literally made me pee a little good.
Aim higher, Kelly, because she did a horrible impression of Clue.
But why do people say that, though?
Hey, Gizmo.
Sorry, not sorry. Boom. Lenny voice. Boom. Like they just dropped the mic. No, you didn't. Paige.
You damn sure ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I should do. When this bitch filed frivolous fucking paperwork for the intent of silencing my freedom of speech.
Yeah, because I didn't know about it. But what I'm saying is, I don't have an issue with JP at all. JP did her thing. It is what it is. I don't care for JP's friends, but I really don't take YouTube that seriously when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I'm also not the person that's sitting up here crying about how people are so rude and people are so crude and calling this one a wildebeest 9 times and saying that she's a beast and she's this and she's that. I'm not that person that's then sitting back and saying, oh, this person's so mean. Like, it's just such a fucking hypocrite. I don't watch JP, but you're not going to sit here and state how somebody else is so crude, but you have no problem with somebody doing it for you. Like, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you know what I fucking mean.
Fuck directly off. Becky.
Did y'all hear that? Fuck directly off. Becky. And we know who Becky is.
And?
So there you go. 333.
There you go. What?
3 in here. If you haven't yet, please hit the like. We say sorry, not sorry to be a bitch. It works on some. I hate it. Blondie says she hates Brittany more now just because she is bitter over oh God, yeah. She hates all of us. Hey, Elle. Good to see you, sweetie. Where you been? Good to see you. Wow, shake my head, not cool at all. All because her opinion is different. Amazing.
See, this is what happens. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Is Sue puts this narrative out there that's not even true. She's literally putting this narrative that it's all about nonsense, not agreeing with Clue. And that's not the truth at all. But now you have the subs coming in and the mods coming in to Soup, who wouldn't have those views if she wasn't talking about Clue. And she doesn't seem to have a problem with it. She's putting out a lie. Other people are okaying it. And now that's running when it was never that in the first place.
Yep. That we know who that was for.
Fancy Knox, thank you for the full send. Like, I'm so over that shit.
I sure
for real.
can.
Like, I'm over that shit.
Like, bruh, I'm so over that shit.
Apparently, a lot of people.
And now making fun of the way she talks. This is fucking creepy.
All right, let me go back a little. All right, here we go.
The full send. Like, I'm so over that shit. For real. Like, I'm over that shit. Apparently, a lot of people. BJ's out here trying to low-key intimidate me, saying I'm going to be in trouble if I do that. Well, guess what? It's a risk I'm willing to take, bitch, because I ain't lied about a motherfucking thing. That's how worried I am. Think I'm worried to go to your fucking DA? I will send this shit over with my motherfucking phone number, all the shit. I will promise. I ain't got nothing to be worried about, because I ain't.
You will promise or you promise? You okay up there, beast? Yeah.
Again, calling her a beast. Again.
She wonders why Nonsense hasn't replied to her texts and emails. You think oh, Revival ain't told Nonsense? I bet anything Revival's over on Kick too. Sorry, Revival. You know I'd throw that in there.
Person that's done a motherfucking thing to you, real life. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oblique, thank you for the hell yeah. And for those of you pompous fucking bitches who think that you got any fucking right to tell me what I should and shouldn't do and when I should and shouldn't do it, fuck off. For real, fuck off. Out kicking rocks, thank you for the full send. like I've heard clips where it's like, well, I could see going to the DA then, but now is kind of, that's a little suspect to me. Is it? So let me guess, you pretend that you're all smart and everything on the internet, but in reality, you have no fucking common sense and you're just as dumb as this big fat bitch that was just talking. And you don't realize that you have to have evidence to back up your claims, and all of it is coming out now. Yeah, you're probably that fucking dumb. I should have known.
Well, damn. I would love to have her as a friend. She sounds like a real one. Throwing a tantrum right now. Yeah.
How is she throwing a tantrum? Show me where she threw a tantrum, because I don't see where she threw a tantrum.
So, are you lost on why maybe Nonsense hasn't responded back to you? There's your answer. Now, I would have. Oh, God, would I? Ooh, girl. But that's just me. Not everybody's the same.
You too, in my opinion.
Hey, Roland.
One of the ones over there going, I think it was actually.
Yeah, but Clue's not going to fight with her. Soup is meaningless. But all I hear is fucking jealous, jealous, jealous.
Fucking Clue and Truth. Or Clue and Cletus that docs Truth. Truth probably docs himself. You guys are fucking dense, man.
Why does it piss you off so much that we believe he doxed himself? Why? Yeah, I will always believe he did. He ain't my man. You act like he's yours. Anybody else find that weird?
Not at all. That's called being a friend. You stick up for your friends. When I heard people talk about Just Irish, it pissed me off. And I'm not even as close with Just Irish as Clue and Elevated Truth are. I think they were like real life friends, like outside of YouTube. And it pissed me off. That's a normal reaction to someone you care about or even that you remotely like. So no, I don't find that odd at all.
You hear me?
When people went after UA, I was the first one to try to stick up for her. That's not abnormal. That's perfectly normal. That's what friends do.
Yeah. You're all over the place too, Clue.
No, she's really not.
You're going from topic to topic, but whatever.
Didn't she flip videos? Didn't she say that she's going back 2023? Like, she's the one inserting different videos.
Denser than shit, bro.
Wow. Really? So it's like that?
Wow.
I'm not surprised. I'm not. I know, I don't really know much about Ziggy, but I can tell you that
girl is a hoe.
she accused me of being Ziggy's twin.
And this is, what's so funny about this live, Brittany playing my live from 10/5/25. It's a review of a review of a review.
Bro! Today. Like, I don't even know her.
I think Soup got wet knowing that Clue picked a live that had to do with Soup. I really think she got moist over it. Like, she got so excited.
But I know Six Up says, oh, I know Clip Pump. I know she will. But I know
crazy?
6 Up says she don't miss a live of mine. So, hate it.
I know.
Like, the only Truth does not sit around talking about his shit being put out. Why do y'all?
The hell he doesn't. Lies from the pits of hell. The hell he does. Hell, he went live about that for months. Are you okay? They doxed my wife, bro. They doxed my wife. Hey, QB. Somebody doxed my wife. Hey, Trish, somebody's in here doxing my wife. You never acknowledge a dox, you dumbass.
Why is it a conversation that you all have to keep going with? It's just fucking wild. And again, I totally second something that I heard Truth say last night.
She seconded something she heard Truth say last night. Ooh, I'm telling you, something ain't.
Him and I have both been on this internet for the basically almost the same amount of time. Where is all of y'all's evidence? Where is it? Since it's clear that there's a lot of you who just buddy up with us to then just turn around and show the actual shitbag that you are.
Well, that definitely ain't none of us. So I'm only led to believe that she is talking about nonsense. I am. Because ain't none of us been buddy with any of them.
Where's your fucking evidence? That we're just so fucking dirty behind the scenes. You mean that only BJ is stupid?
It ain't behind the scenes. What are you talking about? Dirty behind the scenes. I'm sure you do some dirt behind the scenes too, but we've watched y'all do it in real time.
Are you picking up Phoenix?
Yeah. And what has she done in front of the scenes? If you're going to throw an accusation out like that, state it. Show proof. That's the translation of what she's saying. If you're going to throw some shit out there, show the proof of it. That's it. That's all. I don't know why this is such hard fucking comprehension, because that's all that's being said. That's all Clue's saying. If you have evidence of me doing all this dirty shit, put it out. That's it. Because we've been fucked over. You know, people want to be our friend and then they screw us over. I don't know what Soup is missing.
In front of the scenes.
Enough to have people,
bro,
like Angela,
again, making fun of Clue,
who can call them on their
but Clue's the crude one. Remember that?
Bullshit. You guys aren't smart enough to do that. Where's all the fucking evidence? We've been waiting. I've offered $300 motherfucking dollars for it. That's cold hard cash. You know I got fucking Cash App.
What? Cold hard cash? Cash isn't cold or hard. It's cash.
It's a fucking expression that's been around since the beginning of fucking time. Stop.
You know I got Cash App. Oh my God, you rich bitch. She's got.
Are you fucking stupid, Soup? Is this all a game, or are you just this fucking dumb? Do you not understand what she was saying? I don't know who I'm more embarrassed for at this point. Her or fucking Melissa?
Cash App and a pool with a liner.
Where's it at? Discord's open. You motherfuckers are in it. That's right. You don't have none. So you got to spend your days just like BJ trying to manufacture some fucking bullshit. Good luck with that. Chad, thank you for the full send.
Stella.
Just imagine being such a loser that you have to lie on people. You're such a loser, you have to lie on people. Look at that. You're no better than fucking BJ.
Well, she was throwing all the subliminals. All of the subliminals.
There were no subliminals in there. That was straight up. No subliminals at all. She said it straight up. I don't know what subliminals she allegedly said, but there were none. Absolute none.
At nonsense that day. And again, she wonders why nonsense ain't got. Now, look, I have seen this film before, especially on YouTube, especially when it comes down to this side versus that side, whatever, fuck you sides. A lot of times, just to prove us wrong, they'll hurry up and make up. But that's on borrowed time.
Nobody fucking cares what you think, Soup. I'm not saying this to be rude. I'm not saying this to burst your bubble, but nobody gives a fuck what you, Jonesin, or anybody else on the gray side think of them. Maybe the gray side thinks they do, but they don't. Nobody cares. And I don't even speak to these people on a daily basis, a monthly basis, or ever. And I can tell their personalities. And I know they don't give a fuck.
All of this being done right now will cause resentment.
Resentment to who?
Now and in the future. So if you all just rush to make up to prove something to us, well,
they don't have all right. Does Clue really seem like the type of person that cares what you think, Soup? Let's call a spade a spade. She don't give two fucks. And I know that because I'm the same way. I wouldn't give two fucks what you think about me, or if I'm going to make up with someone, or dude, you're like, you live in a different world. Like, is the sky purple where you're from? Because everyone else sees the sky blue, but for some reason you're convincing your people the sky is fucking purple with pink cows in it.
Well, it does nothing for us. I don't care either way. You don't cut your nose to spite your face. Let me just remind you.
Nobody is cutting their nose to spite their face.
That is a good question, hoodies.
Yes, Clue and GW are friends. From what I see, they're pretty tight.
I've not seen neither in either's chat.
She was just on GW's panel like 4 days ago.
Yeah. Nonsense. Yep.
Interesting.
How you doing? We know you watching. All right, here we go. So listen to this. 60-pound dog, right?
I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't.
Now, in all fairness, that doesn't sound like she was talking to BJ on the video. Her saying she doesn't care sounds like she was talking to somebody in chat, but we're going to see how this gets spun.
Bitches want me to give a fuck about you. That's your problem. Nope. Sorry. I'm a cold-hearted fucking machine, motherfucker.
Oh, that was just so good. Oh, God, you're such a cringe ball.
How was that a cringe ball? She was addressing what to me sounded like something in chat. How was that a cringe ball?
Oh, God, that was so cringe. Oh, God, she will burn a square.
What is so cringe about that? I don't hear anything cringe in that at all.
That's it. Yep. You bitches want me to care so bad.
You can be here one day, you turn and do some dumb shit, you're fucking...
Oh, I thought she was talking about, sorry. I thought...
See, you're an idiot because I'm not even looking at anything. And I know that she wasn't talking about Brittany. It was so obvious that she was talking to somebody in her chat who must have said something that, you know, wanted her to care or whatever. I'm not even looking at anything and I could figure that out. That's called fucking common sense. Obviously, not everyone has it.
Hoodies was asking about nonsense and Granny. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, no, Granny and Clue were fine. Oh, yeah, they're good buddies. Yeah. Yeah, they're fine. Sorry, I thought she said nonsense and Granny.
No, you said GW. Now all of a sudden you're flipping it? You specifically said GW.
Gone. You're a faded fucking memory. Sit over there in your miserable fucking existence wishing that you could have a chat full of fucking people. You're the loser, bitch, not me. Myth, thank you for the skull emoji and the hype.
Mental block.
I can tell you that I'm just action other people.
That's what I've heard, but I don't know. Again, I'm not watching
The
it.
Conjuring.
So I
Oh
don't know.
no, Coffee Grinding Cat.
6 up.
I'm not watching a motherfucking thing. K9 Turtle.
You're not funny whispering. I don't even understand where the whispering came from. It just got weird.
Because you're an idiot. Nothing's weird. It's called kick. People pay for that. But again, you talk out of your ass Now you're going to get a bunch of people in chat who have not a fucking clue what they're talking about. You pay Clue and Cletus, I think it's 100 kicks or whatever it is. And when you do 100 kicks, you have to go into whisper mode. And Clue and Cletus have to whisper for like 30 seconds or a minute. That's all it is. It's nothing creepy. It's nothing being paranoid. It's called whisper mode on Kick.
I gotta say, I haven't heard Nonsense say anything bad about her. The little bit I've listened, I haven't either. But that's not the case with the wildebeest.
Sorry. Now she calls her wildebeest for what, the 12th time now? And honestly, other than using words like moron, I have not heard Clue insult anybody through this entire fucking live in the same way. Not at all.
Oh, she does.
Flip says, "Are you in a striking mood?" I mean, it depends. I could be.
Oh.
I don't think she is. The only thing I've ever heard her say about Jay is that she thinks maybe she's being blamed for some shit that she didn't do. And I find that a little weird considering, I mean, the bitch was literally on a panel. I was on the panel and she admitted to doing the shit. So I don't.
No. You all have blamed her for so much more than trolling under that account and truths. Y'all knock it off.
What shit are we talking about? The shit that did she just do that because she felt under pressure? Like what? Electro wants whisper mode. You do it. You haven't talked.
What am I whispering about?
It doesn't fucking matter. You just gotta whisper.
I don't really know what the situation is with the whole Jay's getting blamed for something she didn't.
Okay, this is getting too cringe. Square alert.
There's nothing cringe about it. It's whisper mode on Kick.
Yeah, they're very paranoid. Very paranoid. Vivian says Nonsense didn't like Clue from the start. Clue said some shady shit to her. They've been cordial, but these are Clue's true colors. Agreed.
What has Clue done that's wrong? What are Clue's true colors? Show me. Because I'm not seeing anything that they're trying to spin this as.
These are not real friendships. These are based on who do you hate? You hate Brittany? Okay, come on over here. We'll get along for a little while. But once you go against what I tell you.
Oh my God, nobody's going against what anyone told her. Stop with this fucking narrative. It's not true.
Then we got problems. That's pretty much what, to sum it up, that's what Clue was saying.
That is absolutely not what Clue was saying. Not even close. That's what you're saying. That's how you spun this narrative, not Clue.
Bow down. And she means it.
No, she doesn't.
And people have given her the idea that she has that type of power.
Nope. The only person I hear that from is the gray side. Insecure people. I have not heard that from the B. I have not heard that from GW. I have not heard that from GW subs. I have not heard that from any of my subs. I have not heard that from me. There's a lot of people that don't think like that. Insecure people think like that. That's how insecure and jealous people think. Hint, hint.
Hey, Sassy. Yeah, that whispering was weird. People have definitely led her to believe that she has that type of power.
No, they don't. And she doesn't act like she has that type of power. She has the same attitude I've always had. Like me or hate me, I'm still going to be me. That's it. The only difference is I've said it just like that. She hasn't. But that's her attitude.
like I always say, it could not be me. Hey, Doodles. No, they were not BFFs. Okay, I don't know. According to Clue and Nonsense, they talk. Yeah,
Yeah, that is true, Irish. The B acts more like that, not Clue. I totally agree with that.
she did say that earlier. She said, I talk to Nonsense more than anyone. Right. Why does she hold her breath?
That's where I'm at, Emma. I'm the same way.
I do too. I don't know what'll happen between them now. Like I was saying earlier, they could just do out of spite, let's hurry up and make up, because we got people out here talking at Soup Bitches over there giving her stupid commentary. I hate that bitch. You know, let's prove to her that she's right. You know, I've seen people do that. You know, cut your nose to spite your face. But that will only be limited. Okay, you're on borrowed time. You won't do nothing to me. I mean, I'll just watch this happen again. That's all. Let me see what y'all are saying. Yeah, keep an eye on Wolfie. Let me see what Mental Block said. Wait a minute, there's that girl. It's weird to even want that kind of power over others in this setting. I guess you.
Clue doesn't have that power over anyone. Clue doesn't act like she has that power over anyone. The only person that Clue, even with Cletus, I can't even say Cletus, because she doesn't even act that way with Cletus. And Cletus doesn't act that way with her. So I don't know where these people are getting it from. The B, yeah, absolutely. And Graveyard, you were right up there feeding the bee's ego.
You have to take, yep, guess so. It's weird that people give YouTubers that type of power. Yeah, they want Nonsense to stop covering Julie and do a deep dive on Jay.
They want Nonsense to stop covering Julie because of how it's upsetting GW. If they care, if Nonsense cared about GW like she claimed, then she would shut the fuck up about Julie for respect of GW, of Jess. I'm just going to say Jess, for Jess. And I'm sorry that you and your little clan over there can't see that. Has nothing to even do with Clue. These people know nothing about friendship at all.
And they want her back on the Britney stuff. Maybe she's tired. Maybe she got tired of Britney. Don't some of y'all move around? I do. I cover different stuff. I'll talk about different people, you know. Move around. Maybe she's just tired. You too, Shayna. I thought maybe.
Well, she might be tired. She's been covering Britney for 4 years.
I thought maybe she may stutter, but no, in my opinion, she's stalling. From holding your breath. Yeah, maybe she's just getting bored with the same old stuff. Craig in the background, Brittany, you know, it gets tiring after a while. I'm betting Clue never really had a lot of acceptance. I've always said that Mental Block. She reminds me of the girl that never really had, a lot of acceptance. Maybe kids.
And you get this impression why? Because I say that about Jones and I say that about a lot of people. So where do you get this impression of Clue? Do you think she was the fat girl in high school? And that's why you say that? Like, I'm just curious. Because I wouldn't even begin to guess what someone was like back then. But that's just me.
Were cruel to her. Because you know how kids can be. I also thought that she had never been married before, because when she came on the scene, she was so excited to call Cletus fiance. Like, she renamed the mofo. Like that's the name he was born with, fiance. So I thought, bless her heart, She's never had a fiance before. So this is very exciting and new to her. And
This is the most ignorant fucking thing I ever heard in my entire life. I've been engaged a whole shitload of times. And literally, like, what? 5 times? I've been engaged a lot. And I've been married twice. Technically 3, if you want to go with common law. I would still say my fiance all the time. His real name isn't even Cletus. So if she wants to say a fiance, it has nothing to do with, oh my God, this is so immature. No, that's what she calls them. And
wants everybody to know she's got a fiance. Then come to find out she's been married and had a child.
So
I don't know what she was so excited about. But I've always...
Because it's exciting. She went through a hard fucking time. She went through a lot of shit with her ex-husband. And then she found a man that appreciates her and loves her for who she is. Thin, thick, doesn't matter. Morbidly obese or skinny, he doesn't care. He loves her for her. She's proud of that. Maybe she's got insecurity problems her whole life. Who the fuck knows? But if that's what makes her happy, who are you to down it? Like, this is what I find so fucked up.
Felt like she has struggled in a lot of areas in her life.
Why? Because you think she was fat her whole life? What about Joneson? You can do the exact same thing.
Probably wasn't her fault. Again, children can...
And let me tell you, if I found a man that worshipped the ground I fucking walked on that was worth a fuck, you bet your ass I'd be just like her. I'd be like, fiance. Or, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter how old you are. I would probably be the exact same way. I mean, in order to date, I actually have to go out and look, but you know what I mean.
Be very cruel. And it's created what it's created today. What a name. Wait a minute. Holy Trolley Moly Nonsense said on a member's live that she didn't respond to Clue's text because Clue asked for videos to send to the DA. Wow. I like that name too. Why would she need videos? Wouldn't Clue and Cletus have the majority of the videos to send to the DA?
No, because Nonsense has everything. Nonsense has been covering Britney for years.
I think they truly love each out her. In all the mess, I will say that. They seem to truly be attached. Oh, Clue and Cletus. Oh, yeah, I do believe those two love each other. Definitely. Yeah.
I know, but I actually have to go out to date. You actually have to date people to find the right one. And I hate dating. I get bored.
Yeah. You know, there's somebody for everyone. Let's see. Mental block. I always look for her comments. She's clearly been very sheltered. Yep. There are things she's never heard of.
See, I don't find her sheltered. She seems to have a lot of common sense. And I can't say the same for a lot of the gray side, obviously.
That I thought were fairly common knowledge. Maybe she's one of those who's only interested in what affects her. I don't know. That's a really good point. I've always thought, Stars has always said she's been very sheltered. I don't think she knows much outside of Tennessee.
Okay. I'm not trying to start with Jones in here, but Jones in didn't even know the difference between a state and a country. So I don't know what your definition of sheltered is. But to me, that's pretty major.
And, you know, trying to be a shock jock. I think she's only ventured out on YouTube and thought, oh, this sounds good.
I don't see her as being a shock jock at all. She doesn't say anything out of the norm. Maybe because I've said vile shit too. So maybe that's how I see it, but I don't see that she says anything that's so over the top. I've heard more vile stuff out of Soup than I have heard about Clue.
This is what'll
I mean, that I've heard from Clue.
Get the people's. I'll be a shocking weirdo. I think that Nonsense said was more along the lines of basically they're talking crap about her, but not enough to not want her. Wait. Talking crap about her, but not enough to not want her clips. That right. I mean, if you were supposed to be my good friend on here, and that's how you were talking about me, you don't ask me for shit. I'm going to, matter of fact, watch this. I'm going to drag you all over the place.
Soup, you couldn't drag a fucking rug. Give me a break.
Yep. Doodles, she sure did. Yes, they are equally yoked. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah, if you haven't yet, please take a moment to hit the like. Hey, Scouty. Right. She's really not different from Brittany, if you think about it. Yeah.
No, Brittany is more like the gray side.
Yes. And sometimes that's what we see in others, you know, is what we, that could be what bothers her so much about Brittany. Mental Block says it's the one reason I could have listened if she'd shown remorse about her back to Africa comment, but she doubled down, then hid. Yep. She meant what she said. She meant it, and she wanted the world to know she meant it. So when she comes on here and says that was taken out of context, right? Small town girl, if you don't shut up, you get on my nerves. You are one of the weirdest windmillers I've ever seen for Clue. Oh my God. I went back to listen to her.
I only know Small Town Girl and Big City Girl or whatever from GW, not even from Clue, from GW. I mean, not from GW, I'm sorry, from Queen Bee.
Again, with Tiff from Tex. It got worse. It didn't get any better. Yeah, that wasn't racist, Doodles, to hear her tell it. So, hold on. Kim says, so why didn't Nonsense stand on it and tell her? Tell her what? I'm sorry. Small town slobbers. Oh, God. I'm usually good at accents. I don't know if I can do hers. Well, you do know that. No, I can't do hers. It's so weird that this lady watches everything like her life depends.
It kind of sounds like you do too.
On it. They were talking about Brittany's car bill, the repairs or whatever.
That's because it was posted.
Like this lady knew that she didn't sign some paperwork for a bill. Like, what? Y'all really pay attention, don't you? She's just an oddball.
Why don't you come in here more often then? Don't apologize for chatting, Goofy.
Because you're lacking. Yes, it sounds like she's got peanut butter in her mouth. Or marbles. Like, spit them marbles out if you're going to address me. Oh, yes. And one more thing. Hey, Miss Mama, it's good to see you.
Do you hear Clue doing this to Soup? Do you hear Clue making fun of Soup's voice? Do you hear Clue calling her a wildebeest 30 times? Do you hear any of that coming from Clue? Nope, sure don't.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I got this in my history. Somebody clipped it. Where's it at? Oh my God. Y'all remember that nut? Hold on. I got to show y'all something real quick. Small town girl is concerning. That lady knows every word BJ uttered. Yes. Will even give you the date and time. Yes, it's weird. She knows everything Brittany ever said, will say. If she got money from somebody, it's like, here she comes, flying up to the bee's link, cranking that link.
So not only has she gone over and insulting Clue nonstop, now she's insulting people that support Clue and support B. But Clue is the crude one. Clue's the mean one. Can someone show me when Clue ever had a panel? Now, I know she doesn't do panels, but I'll go one step further. Show me where her and Granny were ever on a panel and decided to poke at subscribers. Because maybe I missed it, but I don't ever remember seeing that. I don't ever remember Clue orchestrating some plot to go after anybody's subscribers. Not even Britney's.
Anyway, you ever see somebody, hey, Sally, in a chat, and you're like, okay, something's off here, but you don't really know until you hear them? Well, here's Catch Me If You Can.
Woman, you know, you can think all day long, you can think all day long that Amber doesn't have anybody to help her or...
It's got music. Anyway, she wanted us to know that she will help Moon. She said
she don't take this seriously, but she's super worried about losing monetization for one live. Couple of pennies here and there. But nope, don't play music. You're going to lose monetization for one live. Okay.
Sounded crazy. Now everything makes sense. So what is going on with the mullet pics, y'all? Body. Yes, she can rock a mullet. But why is everybody doing the mullet thing? I don't think I could do it even for a joke. That's how bad I hate a mullet. You understand me?
What in the fuck was that? You understand me? But you want to talk about Clue? Trying to have pullovers? What the fuck was that? You understand me? Nobody gives a fuck, dude. Nobody. That was the cringiest fucking comment in this entire live. Listen to that again. That was cringe as fuck.
You can think all day long that Amber doesn't have anybody to help her or...
It's got music. Mm-hmm. Anyway, she wanted us to know that she will help Moon. She sounded crazy. Now everything makes sense. So what is going on with the mullet pics, y'all? Body. Yes, she can rock a mullet. But why is everybody doing the mullet thing? I don't think I could do it even for a joke. That's how bad I hate a mullet. You understand me?
Like what?
I hate them things.
Nobody cares if you hate them. You understand me? Okay. She really thinks she's more important than she is. I almost regret doing this live just because she's got the attention that she's so desperately craving from anybody, because nobody fucking acknowledges her except the gray side. But I'm telling you, that was the cringiest fucking comment I've heard throughout this entire live.
Yes.
I think I'm going to make that a super chat. I will. I'm going to make that a super chat clip. You understand me? It's fucking weird.
I haven't seen it. I heard some people have. I'm just glad that the baby is healthy. Melissa said, hold on, where'd that go? Melissa said he had a mullet, but turns out Melissa does. Oh my God.
Melissa. Okay. Melissa said that Jess had a mullet and was 400 pounds. So Angela, and we all know that's not true. Even Brittany fucking said that wasn't true. But then Angela made the joke that she's going to put Melissa in a mullet and make her 400 pounds. But I think Melissa is like 400 pounds. I don't know. But that's how the whole thing started. And then everyone jumped on, the mullet craze. That's all it was.
Hate it. If I want to listen to music, I'll listen to my own. Angela doxed Melissa. Who? Mullet. Oh, gotcha. Because Melissa claimed Granny ain't got no damn mullet now. What would she have a mullet for? I've seen Melissa. I didn't see one either. She had her videos up where she talks about her daughter and she had long curly hair. Didn't look like, I actually thought she was pretty. My God, trust and believe that lady don't like me and I don't give a damn, but I ain't going to lie. I'm not a hater. I actually thought she was pretty and had pretty hair. I didn't see a mullet. I haven't either. Yeah, was it photoshopped? Hold on, let's look at something real quick.
I can't even believe that it's going here.
That's not what Melissa looks like. God, y'all crack me up. Wait, do I sound funny or something? Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, if you actually do that, you're going to be made fun of. Does my sound okay? Do I say?
But that's the thing. The entire chat did explain it. And she just doesn't care.
Anyway, y'all. Oh, God.
I actually think this person is prettier than the real Melissa.
I'm going to have to go ahead and end it here because the little one's going to be home soon. And we've got let me tell y'all, we got so much to do for an 8th grade formal. Like, how'd I get roped into this? Because I love her. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you.
So that was the live. And Soup, just so you know, you've done plenty of videos on me with the jerks, and I never responded. Even if you and your whole crew do a video back, I will not respond. I needed to point out the ignorance and the stupidity of your life and how wrong, and just for you to sit there and constantly call her names when she doesn't even speak of you speaks volumes as to your character. The fact that she doesn't say boo about you, she does not call you names, nothing. And yet here you are, picking her apart, changing a narrative, running with a false narrative. Crazy to me. Absolutely fucking crazy. And how that was spun, I don't even understand how they think like that. I don't. I really, truly don't. It's fucking weird to me. How come I've been on 4 hours as the first time I'm seeing over 150 people? Hit that thumbs up, people. And it's not too late to tip your favorite hostess with the mostest. Join membership. have a good time, laugh with us, love us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That Clue Live is only 18 hours old, not the. Good point. She didn't wait 24 hours. It was talked about on one of GW's posts. 197 people in here. Hit the thumbs up. I only have like 10 minutes left. But it that shit just pisses me off. Like, oh my God. You cannot like Clue. You cannot like me. You cannot like Granny. You cannot like Queen Bee. You cannot like Soup. You cannot like Jonesin. It doesn't matter. But why do you have to lie about them? I could think of things on everybody that without fucking lying about them. Stop lying. You literally painted an entire fucking narrative that doesn't exist. And then your chat fell right into it. I also think that Soup thinks she wanted to be like Clue. She sounded way different a year ago, 2 years ago. And then she used to talk about Clue. And now she tries to act like Clue. She tries to sound like Clue. But my own personal opinion, what she said at that very end tells me everything I need to know about her. Yeah, you hear me? Nobody cares if you like a mullet or not. Nobody. So yeah, we hear you loud and clear. Fucking crazy. Unbelievable. Thank you, Agent. I have to play that for you. Where'd it go? Hold on. I'm going to find it. There we go. Oh. Shit, I wasn't sharing it. Now I gotta share it. Hold on. I gotta put it on a sound. I have a soundboard. I just don't use it.
I don't think I could do it even for a joke. That's how bad I hate a mullet. You understand me?
That's so fucking cringe. My God. That screams, I own you. I'm better than you. You got me? Oh my God. Yeah, I stole Dayton's soundboard like 2 years ago, and then he set it up for me, and I never use it, like ever. It's been sitting here for like, he's like, I don't use it. I said, well, obviously you don't. But Clue and talk, but see, that's, you just reminded me. Be nice. You just totally reminded me. You want to know why I said that I was going to say it earlier about a stand-up person? There was somebody else that I sent candles to. I'm not mentioning who it is. I only sent one, but they were going to promote it. Do you know they told me they never got it? I know they got it. I have the proof they got it. So I'm just not fucking with that person anymore. And I just thought that was fucked up. And I know it's not that they don't like them. They're just shady like that. And lesson learned. It is what it is. But Clue could have done something like that. Clue could have said, you know, yeah, I thank the person that got him for me. I thank the person that, bought them. They were great and could have ended it there. She could have said a lot of things. She could have gone about it differently. She could have been like, yeah, they were great, and then moved on. But she didn't. To this very day, she has said, I will not bash her candles. I blocked the bitch because of what she said to Wispy, is what she said, but she absolutely will not bash my candles. That's a stand-up person, especially when it would have been way easier for her to bash them. It would have been way easier for her to follow with her little friends, like Queen Bee, who can't shut the fuck up, or B. Tim. Or there were many times she had the opportunity to bash me about my business. Never did. She gained nothing from being nice. She gained nothing from telling the truth. She gained nothing from standing up and saying that's not cool. That clip that I play at the beginning that came from Cletus, that was in response when Melissa said the candles must be bad energy and I would not want those candles in my house. That's when Cletus said what he said about bad energy and went on a fucking rant, because you just don't do that to somebody, especially someone that does have an excellent product. So she could have done the exact opposite, but she didn't. She is, in my opinion, she's a stand-up fucking person. Personally, I wish she wasn't close with QB, but it is what it is. Yeah, to me, that's a stand-up person, and that's exactly how I would be. I wouldn't, bash someone just because I don't like their friend, or she's another one. She doesn't hold against me shit that happened 4 or 5 years ago, which means a lot. Everyone says that. I don't really think it's all that great, but thank you. Like, I see these crafters on TikTok that do like unbelievable packaging. I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that. I'm just not that talented. But that's what I'm saying, Yue. I don't either. But that's what I felt like. I felt like there were so many ways she could have bashed me, and she didn't. There were so many other things she could have done, and she didn't. That, to me, clues a stand-up fucking person. And I also want to thank Kathy, which I was going to play the video, but I got to go pick up Phoenix at the airport. But I'm glad that you loved it. I really am. Kathy P, who has done many videos of me in the past, had ordered a candle and a car diffuser. I heard that she was going to open it on a live, so I sent her a few extra things. And yeah, I did forget a matches though. That I forgot. Yeah, go give Kathy a view. I think she does it like in the middle of the live. Ah, that's awesome. I'm so glad, Agent. I have a bunch of orders I got to get out. I was supposed to get them out today, but I had to babysit. I'm glad your car smells wonderful. It was funny too. I was in a hair supply store the other day and they had like these perfume bottles, like roll-ons, and they were only like $6. And I'm about to buy one and I'm like, am I fucking stupid? I make these. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? I have all of these scents. I just need to mix it with an oil and boom, I'll have my own. I'm like, why would I buy this? Like, I'm such a fucking moron. It's like you see like fancy packaging and you forget that, Laura, you make all these. I just couldn't believe how dumb I was. So if you guys want to see final product on the hair, it's on my community page. Community tab. I have no makeup on, so don't laugh at me. It didn't look so bad on a cell phone, but then I looked at it on a computer. I'm like, damn, I look bad. But, and Melissa, I threw a full length there just for you. You can get wax melts. I do. I've tried purple shampoo. I just did all this. But like I said, it just, for some reason, came out more brown. But they said that gray can pull up yellow tones, which I think is what I'm seeing. But I've been using shimmer lights for the last couple of days. Not in my budget. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. My candles are there for a long time. It's just more yellow than I'm used to. It's just weird. I'm also going to be doing a candle giveaway soon. I've been saying I was going to do one for a while, but I am going to do one. So, all right, but I have to go pick up my son from the airport, who I haven't seen in months. He's going to be home for a month or 6 weeks. Then he goes back, and then he graduates next year. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Who knows? I might be on later tonight. You never know. But as of right now, I'm going to take him for sushi or something. And I hope you guys all liked the live. And I will see you guys later. Peace. And hit the thumbs up on your way out.